Yo. We back, guys. Welcome back. The content Cowboys are back. Mother effing ha. Yeah, man. So, some of you might ask who's the content Cowboys. Basically, we get together every 2 weeks or so, and we talk about current events. We talk about men's shit issues and stuff like that, and sometimes some weird stuff like. I think Liam brought up like what did you bring up like?
But I've got
a finger in the bum or something.
Yeah,
like
I was
that, like in the week. Butt stuff.
Talk about butt prostate exams.
So before we go further, let me introduce the guys. So first over here we got CJ Benson, comedian extraordinaire. How's it going, CJ?
I'm fine. I haven't done any prostate exams. I don't know what I missed the last time. I was away and now we're doing prostate.
That's right. We got Liam Bento. How's it going, Liam?
Away. What's good, people? Welcome back.
And the king of Kakpraat, none other than Bevan Boyson. Myself, obviously, Jozo. Yeah, man. So we're gonna be talking some random shit. What's been going on really lately? That is, we were gonna talk back to school, right? That was the topic.
Back to school. Yeah.
Back to school, like, because that's been going down. Like was this week? No, the week before was
week
back to school.
Week before.
Yeah. So I got 3 kids and.
He went back to school.
This is the Michael Jordan of going back to school.
He's triple double.
So the problem that I'm facing is my son is eating up too much food. Like so, he ate all his food.
Is that Nicholas?
Nicholas.
Nicholas is in my daughter's class also. So she says he eats a lot. She was Nicholas is in my class. That boy eat a lot.
He like complaining to the teachers. Nah, something wrong with my Toby. Don't pack it too much food.
It's like
eat like 4 slices of bread, man.
But it's like a full circle moment, isn't it? You guys went to the same high school, doing the podcast, and now your kids are in the same.
Cape Town is small, I guess, man.
It's funny that you say that now because my lighty, my oldest lighty, and Nati's lighty are in the same class.
Are you serious?
So now that you're saying that, now I'm gonna start thinking like, was Nati ever a caretaker at one of the schools that I went to? Maybe we were there at the same time.
That is madness out there, bro.
You got the story for us. What's your story that you got for us, huh?
Oh, you're talking about back to school vibes, no?
Were you smoking earlier?
Extortion.
Nah. So we said we were gonna talk about like the first day at school. So mine wasn't grade order. It was like sub A. What do you say? Grade 1.
Didn't you go to
Stop
creche?
A,
Didn't you go to creche or something?
Now into creche.
Pre-primary.
But
you're talking about
the sub A one, not the grade
A1.
order. The grade order was basic.
What primary school was it?
That was Thornton Road Primary. That is
Nice.
That's in the hood, bro. In the hood, but we were better than Belgrave. We were poor, but Belgrave.
Let's just throw that out there.
That's trash, man.
Let's just do a disclaimer now.
So, but like sub A, picture this. Firstly, Matani, she's passive. She comes, she drop me now. We're gonna pull in there by the classroom. I walk with her, I'm holding her hand. I come lick her. Now the lady wanna let go and leave me, bro. I look at her, I'm like, not gonna happen. I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
The teacher said, grab my hand, hold me fast, my mom is leaving. I'm shouting, Bobby! Don't leave me with this paper! That teacher's holding me, I say, bite that tiny. I grabbed that lady. She let me go. There's an open window. You know those old school windows? And go up like that. I jumped through that window. But as I jump, I get caught halfway like this. So my half of my body is out. And the other half is dangling. That time he's like, grab me. Pull me back.
Yo.
I see my mommy driving away. I'm like, Mama, don't leave me.
So you were that light at school.
Why are you so attached?
But bro, I almost don't know this. You can't just drop me off in a strange place with strange men. I don't know these people. I had no prep, no nothing. I'm like, I can't be
So
here.
I think you didn't do like creche or pre-primary.
Nah, I did creche. I
But
did
then
creche
you
in
used
the
to-
field under the bridge, Nanas, here by Ashford.
Oh.
There, I was at that place there.
But you were then used to being
Nah,
around.
bruh. I didn't.
School is a shell shock, maybe. For
But my brother,
Yeah.
when I finished there, they gave me a cap and a thing. I thought I graduated. I told my tani, yo, I
Can
can't
I go work now?
I still said, I said, I can't wait to go to work. They bashed me, bro. I'm like, hey, why you laughing, me, bro? It's time to work. And then they
Oh
go,
wait, I just had my debutante ball now.
I was like, what's he on? I was like, salute, I'm ready to work. Can't even, they're sending me back. So I but that tani, then my mommy had to apologize. I had to apologize. She had to go get a shot.
Yes,
Because I
yes,
bit her.
yeah, like rabies.
Yeah,
you
like,
really
you
bit
broke,
her.
you
I
broke
bit her,
skin.
bro. I broke the skin, me, bro.
Vampire, motherfucker.
And then I had to apologize and whatnot. And, yeah. But after that, we were there, like, we were friends.
Yeah, so
after.
you were an exemplary student after
Yeah,
that.
Mrs. Honey, what's
It's
that?
a
Mrs.
hectic
Honeyball
first
or
time,
something like
Yeah,
that.
you must remember the person you bite.
Yeah, you always remember the first can you bite.
But you can just think of it as a lighty. That maybe it is a bit traumatic for you. You know what I mean? Your lighty like just been dropped off the. Plus your tani wasn't still chill like sissy chicken yay. I'm late for work, my bro. Let me spot like.
She taught down the road, you know, Alexander Sinton.
Uh-huh.
So she taught there, and my school was like literally just down the road. So she was exactly what you were saying. Hey, I'm late, I'm a spot. She has my
Drop us like this.
oh yeah, and I'm like, nah, girl, ik ga met yo. But I did the weirdest stuff, me bro. In break time, I jump over the fence, you know. Then I walk to my mommy's school. Then I open the car door because they had it all golfy. The handle was off. If you put your finger in, you can clip it. And you clip it, then it opens.
Title of your sex tape.
Then I get in the car, then I tip. Then my mommy come from school and she's like, why is this child in the car?
Yeah.
This bro was doing grand theft auto for a
I
while.
was a different, but
I had 2 first days when I went to primary
two
school.
first days.
2 first days, yeah. So my brother went to school when he turned 5. So at that time, it's like, okay, if you turn 5, you're going to go to primary school. So when I turned 5, my mom got me the whole outfit. I went to St. Clement's Primary. Shout out! St. Clement's Primary.
Shout out.
Okay, I know some people who went to St. Clements.
Yeah, so I went to St. Clement's Primary, Catholic school. And
We've been
So
to
what-
the inter schools.
were you St. Anthony's?
St. Augustine's.
Nah,
Look at
St.
you,
Augustine's
hold on.
is a cricket club.
St. Augustine's
St.
proudly
Augustine's
say
is
the
a
name.
cricket club, brother. At the Catholic.
Sorry, I interrupted
The Inter-Catholic. At the Catholic.
Who got the
athletics.
best
Nah,
Remember that,
Bruh,
bro?
dude, the
Inter-Catholic was the
Inter-Catholic-
shit, bro.
Bruh, cause you're running the lights, bruh. It's at night, bruh. It's like the
Yo,
Inter-Catholic.
that was the shit,
Yo,
bro.
bruh. It's like, yo, next
I
day you
only
don't
ran
go to
once in
school.
Inter-Catholic was in standard 5, me bro.
Ah, but
They
so
so
who was it?
nuts,
So-
but I ran, me.
St. Clement, St. Augustine,
Just,
St. Anthony's.
all the
Saint
saints.
Anne's, all the saints.
All the
forgot
saints, yeah.
saints.
All the saints, yeah.
You name it, me bro. Check
Yeah,
out.
they were the caterers.
There was saints from flipping Belleville, me bro. But the
Yeah.
thing is to ruk me.
So what do you sing? Not he goes with he goes to Jesus.
I don't know.
Ah, you gooi the
Catholic
same.
numbers.
You gooi the same numbers.
classics.
Sorry, man, we interrupted
yeah.
your
No,
story.
no, no, it's
Anyway,
fine. But I trained hard to be the 4th runner on the relay team just to make it.
I
I
also
couldn't
did
be
that.
the first, or the
And me.
second, or
I
the
was the
third.
Yeah, but wait,
I
the
was the
fourth.
fourth.
But do
Fourth is
you
the
mean
slowest.
you were
The
the
finisher.
The 4th
Was you-
slowest.
so
Fourth is the slowest, bro.
that means you run second leg.
Second leg.
So you run the turn.
I ran the bend, yeah. I ran the bend.
So
guys. I
it's
was
like he's not fast, but he's got traction.
Lekker joke.
But
Can
I
you-
was actually, and we came third. I still got that rosette there at home. Yeah, it's just a little memory of shrine. Anyway, so when you go to school, you have to be 5 years old. So I got the whole gap, the whole outfit, the shorts and everything. And when I got to school, they said that they're not taking kids that are turning 5 anymore. And then I was like, what?
So like maat,
Gated. Absolutely gated.
I was like,
go back
what?
to crash.
So now I got my bag, I got my lunch, I got everything, but I got my juice.
Take it to the
I
crash
got
down the
there.
road.
So when is he gonna turn? When are you turning 6? So I said, no, I'm gonna turn 5 in May. And they said, no, but we're only taking kids that are turning 6. Are you sure you're not turning 6? I was like, nah, I'm 5. And then I said, nah, sorry. And then I just went back home, bruh.
You the first brother to get gated at school.
And then my mom, bruh, so now I'm sitting there, I had the lunch and everything, bruh. I was like, because I had the bag and everything that I had just parked for a year, bruh.
What
and I
did
had to
you-
come back.
You need to go work.
So what did you do for years?
I was gonna say you know he's so first? He's the
First year was a gap year, bro.
gap year, bro.
Nee, maar
How do
bro,
you get a gap year?
So
So what
did
do you
you-
do for you?
Did you travel the world?
Smoke weed.
what do you do with your 5-year-old? You wait till you're 6.
You just chilling with your mom there.
Bro, it's just like watching
You
Spurs.
need to go back to crash or something like
No,
that.
I didn't do Chris. I didn't do pre-primary school.
You're a kid at 5 years
and then
old.
the teacher still said, it might be a problem. You might be a bit,
Slow.
I didn't want to say slow, but you might not be as quick as the other kids.
Oh, bro, that
So,
just
yeah.
snack.
Nah, but I was warm.
Yeah,
I was
you
warm.
were right,
And
right.
I gooide the patterns, but I was like the O pattern, the W pattern. I was warm, but I was
You
warm.
can maar say what you want. You guys let that see. That see, you let waves. You're not making a sea.
Yeah, but so I had a gap year when I was 5, and then I went
Yo,
back when I
that
was
is
6.
that is.
It's like crazy, bro. Because
gap year.
everybody, my aunties, my uncles, like, how was your first day at school? I was like, hey,
I always.
I'm coming back next year, guys. They were
I
like-
decided
they were
it's not for me.
confused.
I think my first year I'm gonna do psychology.
I was like, yo, but okay,
Yeah,
the
I
year
feel
went
like-
quick, man.
Wait. I'm changing my major from
Changing my
finger
major.
painting.
You look so confused. Joseph looks like so confused. bruh.
I just thinking,
It
what
was
the-
the- it
what-
was
what-
acceptable
What
in
is
the
a 5-year-old gonna do for you?
But I'm
Bruh.
trying to run it through my head. If I was
He's
his
like,
daddy,
I'm in at home,
I'm like,
watching TV.
but this Barack must be the work.
Infomercials.
Where do I send him?
You do the same thing that you did when you were 4 turning 5. Now you're just doing it 5 turning 6.
So did they send you to grade or crash again, or what did you
No,
do?
no, no. I
He
didn't do
wasn't at
Krish.
Krish.
I wasn't at Krish.
Didn't
I
you
just-
listen to him?
You just bloomed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just gooide.
So watching the Smurfs. Oh, yeah. Lieve ik
Yo,
zie.
bruh,
You
but-
were a grown man at 4, bro.
I didn't grand crash and things. I didn't grand crash and school, man.
I grinded me, bro.
It
Is
wasn't
it,
a good
why?
time.
What happened?
Chris was
I don't know,
Crash
I was
was
just
a bomb,
scared. I was
me.
just very scared when I was young, man. Like,
Huh?
super scared. Like,
Of what though?
I don't know the world. I think I don't know. I was just scared of everything.
I was.
I was just like terrified. Even I can remember going to it, and I wasn't gonna spat out the window like you. But I was like, scared, like
was
being in school. Just like I'm like, fuck, I must do this. Okay, just act normal and just keep a low profile, and everything will be
It's
alright.
like,
Like,
At the age of 5, keep a low profile.
I tried, me bro. I tried to keep a low
I
profile.
knocked
as
a
possible.
brass tooth out when I was 4 already, my bro.
Is it?
Yes, I hit a brass so
It's
hard.
not impressive. It was a milk tooth, my bro. Just calm down.
No,
It wasn't a permanent
I
thing.
right to.
That thing was probably halfway out
I was
already.
peeing on pages at 5, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't vicious. I was scared. I think I remember being like terrified up until like high school, and then I wasn't terrified anymore. But yeah, primary school, I remember being super terrified for the world.
Yo,
I
that's
don't know
crazy,
why.
no? You sure you weren't traumatized by a dog or something?
Nah, I just
Maybe you
was
ran into
it as
this
a-
bro in the street
Nah,
when you were 4.
I was just like it as a person. Like
No.
I was just like
He was probably on his way to work.
fuck. Like everything is like fucking scary.
But you know, that's weird. 'cause
in
my,
this place.
My child, when she first went to the grade or thing, she was also very scared. But like, she cried. She didn't want to go. Like when they had the welcome thing, she didn't want to go and whatever. And I was like, oh, why? Why is it so scary? Like, I think it's the thought of your parent leaving you, man.
Yeah, but like for them, it's fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
saying like, what are you so scared of? Because we're speaking from the experience of people that have actually been through it. They have no idea. This is all new.
Yeah, it's like for me. I can remember. It's like everybody's bigger than me. I don't
Yes,
know these people.
yes.
It's like, and when you speak to like a person of authority, then you're like, didn't you have that?
No,
Like,
yes, but
No,
I
me,
know what
nah.
you mean.
as a youngster, I had it when you
know
speak
what
to like an older person.
That's I used my bro.
Yeah,
I used
like
to
a
have my
skate.
lunch in the staff room. I was that bright school. Teacher's pet, my bro.
Hey, man, bro,
Through and
you
through.
were different.
Psychologists say that the game that the parents play with the lighters, that's actually to
Traumatize them.
No, to teach them.
That's okay. I'm coming back.
Coming back, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Wheezy.
Separation anxiety.
That's the word.
Oh. Now what about your nose? Got your nose, bitch. Give me that sweet.
My son, he's on the other side. He's like I say bye. He's like spat like. He's on the jungle jeeps playing it. Bye.
Safe,
See you
nigga.
later, bruh. I'm like, where's the
I
guy?
don't see that.
Where's the diet?
Like, so the school that my son is at, they will send videos of the children at school, like playing and stuff like that. So like in this app that they have for the school itself, so the parents will register.
What's
they can
the
go
app
down.
Like a class dojo,
Um,
like a class
what's
dojo.
it called?
Not D6.
No.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember what the app is called. Tracy's got it. So
But
she'll.
class dojo equivalent is different, probably names, different apps.
So then the parents can go and view the videos or any photos that were taken and like download from there just to keep it safe, right?
That's so invasive.
So like so I'll see like she'll send the videos of my lady playing at school and the ladies are going boss, me bro. Everyone they're just going crazy, they're running around, but they're all playing in groups and now I must hunt for Mateo. And Mateo is easy to find because he'll be sitting by himself, like as close to a teacher as possible and just playing by himself. You don't worry with anyone else.
Yeah, you don't smack with
You
the chaos.
don't spark with the mensen. So mensen go
Like,
they're going
bro.
crazy there. He will just lamb safe by himself with his one thing that he wants to play with. And he'll be close to a teacher and he'll just...
It is easy.
That's it. I was
different personalities
but
and
like
different
that's what I was.
nighties,
That's what I'm saying. That was me as well. I'm alarm with the teachers. I helped him. But bro, I wrote the I drew up the exam papers for the ladies. I helped them with that. I helped them mark the papers or so.
You
Like,
that, bruh.
I beat you. I beat you. How's that,
What
bruh?
a dweeb.
Head boy in primary school. Scholar patrol captain.
Nice.
Overachiever. I was head boy.
Head
When
boys.
last did you see a scholar?
Weren't you head boy?
No, bruh. Never.
Kijk voor je,
Bro, I was there, but I was ugly at school. I started wearing specs when I was 10 years old. So I was 10 years old when I started wearing specs. I was already that, bruh.
Yo.
Like goofy front teeth, wearing specs, and this is before haircuts were cut in fade. Like for ladies, you still got that schoolboy one length.
You
You drink it over. There was no such thing as a fade. Maybe bro, I look like I was like I look like I was running to be a ward councillor.
You look like a colored
Pearl
uncle.
cream, hair comb that way. There's a patch here. Like okay, it was a bit of a stiff road, but still. That bro, I look like a ward councillor.
What's
man.
I gonna
For
say?
real.
Is that do you maybe think the humor came during that time, or
Nah.
was it there, always there? Like?
That was always there, man. I'm fucking hilarious, bro.
I just didn't look at the part, but I was hilarious.
I was still
sometimes-
discovering myself.
Sometimes people, if they got like the easy to make hot dog, then like okay, you make hot dog me, then it's almost like they always have to have something back, like. So they become like quite witty, like Kevin Hart, in his shortness, coming back.
Now, for me, it was like that. I wasn't the biggest or the tallest, but I had to use my words and my wit. So that's how I fought with the people. So
I was the brother that wrote names on the board.
I couldn't fight even because I was just like, yo, bro. I was like, this is probably the weakest bro in the class.
Yeah, you call them
But-
names and they chase him.
Yeah, then I run, bro. You know that brother that calls you names and you chase that, bro?
chase that, bro.
I was that, bro. Yo, I used to run,
When
bro.
they shouted you, if I catch you.
Yo, but I used to run. But being head boy was dope, man, because you'd be on, gate patrol.
Was that how you used to practice for the relay team? Running away from that, bro. But you make sure that you run around corners because you got second leg.
How did you get to become head boy? Were you like the smartest kid or something like that?
Yeah, just
So you came actually from the back of the pack. You never had no krish.
No
Ultimate
krish,
male.
No, Chris.
this man is
No
so
krish.
No formal
From humble beginnings.
No formal training.
It's like this man wants to do a documentary, a lifestyle documentary. No Chris. No, and you made it.
Yet he made it to head boy.
Right. Joey would have been there protesting like, let me see this man's qualifications for this job.
Where is your crash?
Bruh, if it can work for Julius Malema, it can work for me, bruh. Come on, man.
Bruh, this is gonna dent your ward council application.
No, it's not. So I came from nothing.
Nah, you don't
One
have
day
I came from nothing through the ranks.
don't have a crash certificate.
Don't have krish, man.
I graduated from Chris. I can show you the picture with my Uchi and whatnot.
One day.
Nah, I think it was just, I was active in sports.
Yeah.
I was
Chicken.
good with not good with the teachers, but the teachers kind of liked me. So I was average. So.
No, but it was holistic. You had a bit of everything.
Yeah,
and
I
it
played
was
sport.
well-rounded.
I was well balanced, and they said, "Okay, cool, let's make you the head boy."
Did you play music at school?
Nah, I
Do
didn't
music?
play music. I didn't play music.
Can anybody here play instrument?
I used to play piano. I used to play piano, bitch, when I was young, yeah.
That's
But
dope.
I hope I actually wish I kept up with it, like, because I think like doing those type of different things stimulates different creative pathways in your head.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like
Piano
art,
was
any type of
cool, brother.
art, piano, like
Ever think of
music.
picking it back up or?
I think about playing the guitar again. Try because I know music, but I think about the guitar a lot, like because always the guitar is always like you know what I mean, like pulling it out by the campsite and just like a piano you can't was like to a campsite, but now you on camp.
Is that brother come to the camp with the guitar? That's like
But roll up with a Yamaha.
Bra, there's always the bra. There's always that one bra on camp, my bro. That pull out the guitar.
yeah.
Then the thing, bra. You
Oh,
know.
so you wanted to
And
be
then
that,
he's
bruh.
like, my bro, I want to be that
But
bra.
on the back of a trailer with a piano.
Yo.
Plus, even if that bra sing kak, he still like gooi the
Yeah.
and the man's just like,
It is.
and you just moving, you get
You literally just showed your age when you went to Buffalo.
to the Hotel California.
There's the Eagles.
That's even older.
How's that?
This
No,
guy
it's
is
older
going
than
back.
the Gypsy Kings. You're making yourself older.
Because I'm thinking of the songs that got like, but fuck the guitar solo in it.
nice riff.
Smack the mood.
So
the
why
guitar
don't you say
solo.
something like Carlos Santana, Maria, 2001, man? Put it there, you know?
Could have gone.
But
Jonathan
anyway.
Butler even. Jimmy Lulu. George Benson.
I don't give a fuck if I could play guitar. Yeah, I would love that shit. man.
Elvis was next on his list.
Yeah, that's good. But that's nice. That's nice. You should think about it. But the piano, I love the piano. Piano is quite. And I got little long fingers to steal and play piano.
Maybe if you can play drums, man.
Nah, I don't like
Nah, it doesn't look like a
drums.
drummer.
Make a ras. I don't. into that.
I'm a big fan of the bass guitar.
A lot of people
Four-string
like the
bass.
bass guitar. Yeah.
4-string slap bass. Oh,
It controls
God.
everything. The bass guitar.
Actually, the
controls
keyboard is the lead instrument.
So okay, if
a
we
band.
were a band, yeah,
Bass
who's
guitar.
playing what?
I'm thinking
You on the
it's
bass?
bass, my bro.
You on the bass? I'm the lead singer on the guitar.
Piano. You must
Down,
play.
I'm also
triangle.
lead vocals.
No, you play that
I'm also
triangle.
lead
song.
Okay, you can be the lead vocal. I'll be the bra on the
Yes,
guitar.
I can't sing, but I'll be lead vocal.
You lead vocal.
I don't know, but there's something about you that's giving me like Congo drum.
Very Congo drum.
Like a djembe.
Where they do that?
You're a good lead singer.
Yeah, bongo.
Bongo,
Chicken.
Yeah.
You know what comes with the...
Dominican Republican
That's,
type of.
there we go. Like Costa Rica.
So that means you're on the drums now. I hope
I'm
you
on
know.
the piano.
Oh, you're on the keyboard.
keyboard.
So we got the keyboard, we got the bass guitar,
Guitarist.
two guitars.
And me on the Congos apparently.
Yeah, Nendelsman on the drums.
You the drummer.
Cowbell.
Now we need a drummer. Nentel,
We
you
need a
have to be the
vocalist,
drummer.
man.
You the lead
Drummer.
vocalist, but now
Nah,
you're gonna
I
have to
can't
take
sing.
drugs. You're gonna have to go for all the women,
Bro, I
all that
can't,
stuff,
bro.
bro.
I need to run for ward council. I say no to drugs.
You
It's,
don't have crash. Your dreams are dashed.
One day you're gonna be running for president and you're gonna say, look up, no crash.
I'm gonna put it on your Wikipedia page. At four,
Like under education.
away.
Early years did not go to crash.
Roam the streets at 4 to 5 years old. No ambition. No lust for life. Do you want this man running your ward? Like he ran the streets?
Yay.
That made my nightmare, bro.
So who's got how many? So you got 3 lighties in school. I got 2 lighties in school. You got 1 lighty in school.
I got no like this.
Do you want one? I can lend you.
No, it's
I'm pretty
it's
sure
fine.
he's got
Cost-
space, right?
Cost of living is too high. man.
I need my army, man.
I need to budget first. It's
Maybe
expensive,
it's
man. Yo,
that,
school,
that was my question right
school
there.
is
Like,
expensive, bruh.
how are we feeling, gents? Because like your lighties are.
7, turning 6.
So like school wise, what are they in? Like
Grade 2, grade R, and 1 should start crash this year.
okay, and I've got 2 in crash. And your light
things are gonna
is
get-
One in grade order.
Things are gonna get scary for me at some point financially when it comes to education. But I have some plans
Bruh.
in mind.
I got a kidney.
when I was when I was standard 2. Yeah, standard
4.
Yeah, grade 4 now.
Grade
Standard
4,
2.
grade 4.
Yeah, because I went to school when there were standards, and we got high grades. Now they got grades, no standards.
Look at him.
Told you, I'm fucking hilarious.
No lies.
Okay, so my school fees for the year in standard 2, grade 4, was 12 rand for the year.
No, man.
12 rand.
But what school did you go to?
I was at Squeal Primary.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Squeal
explains
Primary.
Yes.
I hate
Representing.
to break it to you, but it's still 12 rand for the year.
I'm not gonna.
Yo, like I wish it was true because I've got like
Nah,
a niece that was there
expensive.
recently. My bro, for me, that paid 12 rand a year.
Nah, it's madness, brother.
So obviously that my school fees didn't get into the thousands until I was like at high school at Plumstead,
Yeah.
right? And even then, it
Wasn't a lot.
it wasn't a lot. Now,
Well, actually, I don't know. You can't say it wasn't a lot.
that
'Cause
time-
it's
what was
relative.
that time for
What
our
were you-
parents was
what
cut
were-
expensive.
but
yeah,
what
it
were you
was
paying
kaki,
at
no, for
Normies?
real, it was kaki expensive for them.
Nah,
Like,
my parents were cacking off like
How much did we pay?
yo, bruh, I think it was like that time. It was like maybe 450 a month or something like that.
Oh, that's expensive.
So what is
I think
it?
Grassy Park
Yeah.
was about 800 for the year.
Nah, they were like 450 like a month or something like, or 450 a term. Some
Could have
shit
been
like
something
that.
like that.
it was look, it was
still
something
it's
because
expensive.
like Plum said, it was probably like 1,000 rand a month. Say, my bro, I wish I could pay 1,000 rand a month for my lighties now. I'm paying.
When
I'm
I
paying
started, it
a
was that
month.
much. How much was it?
Like I'm paying a month for 2 lighties. What was paid for me for an entire year
Yeah,
of high school
it's mad, brother.
It's crazy.
for 1 month for 2 lighties.
It is dumb.
That's my whole school year.
And they
matric.
and they are at Krish.
Krish.
That's why I said.
See, now they don't leave.
Don't do it. Don't do Krish, guys. Don't do Krish.
Great
I'm a
hour.
prime example. You can skip the Krish. Save that money.
Grade
So-
R is more
so I got the-
expensive
I got
than
the-
all the other grades,
So
bro.
I got a little bit of opinion about education, and we all need education, tertiary education, fair enough. But there's other things that you can give your lighties that's as good as a tertiary education, right? And people might think I'm being silly here and stuff like that, but as we mentioned music earlier, sports activities and stuff like that. Maybe if they get into those things at a young age and stuff like that, yeah, maybe they're still gonna go to university and those type of things. But having other things other than just education,
There
know
aren't
what I mean?
enough. There aren't enough vocational schools in our country.
yes, 100%.
There is not. So
100%.
everyone is getting that same generic,
Yeah.
senior certificate.
yeah, yeah.
And primary school education. Everyone, all the schools. It doesn't matter what school you're going to. Whether you're going to Grassy Park High or you're going to Bishop's High, you're writing the same matric paper, so you're getting the same syllabus for the entire year.
There is schools that, like you were saying, that cater to specific, like these trade schools and stuff like that. They're still out there, like Westlake. But like,
I know there is, but there's not enough of them.
There is
not enough of
Where's
them.
there art school that caters to like music for tertiary education, for fine art, for all those type of things? Where's the yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, there's too little, but there was that stuff in the past. And sorry to say this, but the government fucked us again. As usual, like there used to be money that used to go into that, but there's not as much going into those type of things anymore. Like to be able to have those facilities for us and art schools and all those type of things. Like, yes, there must be university. There must be that. There is that, but there must be other stuff also for our lighties as well to continue further with like even stuff like what we do in our podcasting. Like, if you continue to do this, like say for instance, you start off when you like 13 years old, you start off doing podcasting. By the time you 18, that's 4 years. That is like almost like I'm not gonna call it a diploma or anything like that, but that bit of knowledge
Of doing the experience of actually doing that for 4 years, that should be a qualification. Sure,
It's not a qualification,
as well
but
as this,
it's enough to
to warrant like work experience. It is to say that you are qualified in the field that you have been practicing.
So now when you're 18, you can make money out of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And there is people that do that in the
Yeah,
world.
but I mean that kind of thing is not happening in our school education system. Just as much as
Tertiary education.
just as much as someone with Nantel is sitting that is producing the podcast. That is a skill that is required to actually do it, but we don't get taught that in our secondary education field, and there's nothing on offer. There's too few things on offer for our
that,
children
like,
to actually thrive. that
audio
way.
schools
So
teaching that.
Yeah.
Even the audio schools that teach that, they just teach it one-sided, directed to radio, something old, not progressively thinking what is the next frontier of what we're busy with here. Yeah, it's kak. But I mean, like, that's what I was talking about. Like, maybe I feel for me, maybe giving my lighties tools, like when they're young, like if it's maybe learning about podcasting, me doing podcasting, me also doing stand-up comedy. I don't do it that much anymore, but me having the knowledge of that and being able to then give that knowledge to my son. Maybe he wants to make jokes on stage and stuff like that. Then I'll say, okay, I know a little bit about that. I've done that. Here's how we can get you going forward in that direction. Like, this is an interesting question I asked some people today. I asked them, like, is it a problem if your daughter strives, like a young daughter, aims and strives and works towards being an Instagram model one day? Is that a problem? If she says at 13 years old, Daddy, she comes to you and says, Daddy, you know what? You got a daughter, right? Yeah. She says at 13 years old, she comes to you and she says, yes, Daddy, you know what? One day when I'm big, I want to be an Instagram model. What do I do in order to get there? What do you say?
Show me 10,000 rand in a month that you're going to make.
So what she's going to do is she
Show me you make money. Show me how you make money. Show me your content. How we can go through it. What are you going to do?
Okay,
show me that you are not getting
she
exploited.
can't show you that right, because there's no data to back that up. But she can tell you, okay, I got the plan. I'm gonna eat correctly. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna do everything that it takes to keep myself. I'm gonna keep my skin healthy. I'm not gonna get involved in cigarettes or drugs or anything like that, because that's gonna impact my.
Daar is allemaal praat. Die kinders praat te veel. That's my problem now.
But
everybody says I want to be on you.
She's coming to you with a plan.
They can come, by all means, come with a plan. But I tell you now, my friend, when it comes down to putting in the work, it's like this is all full of kak. They tell you, I want to be a...
So you say straight off, nah, she come to you and you tell her no.
No, you can come with it. But now execute. Do it for 1 week. Then do it for a month. Then do it for 3 months. Then do it for 6. Then do it for a year. You can't come with a half-ass piece of shit and you want to take a chance on something. It's like being an athlete, bro.
So she does it.
If she does it, why can't she do it? She can do it. If you prove to me you can make money from it, so you in your period that you're doing all this kak, and then you show me, right, this is the revenue stream and this is how it works. We'll go through it together. I will support you. But I'm telling you now, this ladies, they talk a lot of kak. They all say, I want to be on YouTube. I want to unwrap this and that. I said, okay. Now, if we get the camera, then what's your plan? How are you going to do this? No, I'm shy. Oh, you're big. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
So all I'm trying to
support someone. I would support it. But
okay, so you're talking about the point of the fact that kids these days or this generation is a bit lazy. But I didn't say generation. I said it's dependent. It's all dependent on the person. So what I'm trying to highlight here is the fact that are you open to looking into? Are you open to looking at new ways? Because at first I thought to myself, this Instagram models is a hoop kak, and people, it's a common joke.
He's a hoop kak.
But
are they making?
What's your no?
People making money.
They're making a hoop geld, bro.
And more people are making money off Instagram.
It's fine, but you gotta ask yourself this one question. When I watch this kak of this kind of showing back and everything, what is your skill? What is your skill set?
So they get,
because when I look at the video, all I see is a kid in a bikini. Now I'm like, I ask.
So
what
they
is your-
selling that bikini.
But you fall in the trap
So they selling
Like-
that bikini.
and you scroll.
What's your skill set?
So 10,000 men look at it and 2 women look at it, or 5 women or 10
This
women.
is
look
not
at it.
new
But
then.
listen to me.
Only the platform
Listen
is
to me.
new.
But if one woman buys that bikini because she wants to look like that model, then that is a successful marketing.
Then she must
Cool.
know that. Understand that your body is how you are selling. Please don't. Please get it in your head. Get it through your
If
head.
she's selling how you gonna look in it?
Yes.
She's selling that the other woman how she's gonna look in it.
Understand if you
That's marketing.
If you understand that you are being gazed at and that people are really looking you for your body, they're looking at you for your knowledge, they're looking at you for all of that aspects to do with your body. It's got nothing to do about what has it got to anything else to do with other than body and health and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but remember, you can start that off as your
And
your
branch
brand
into something
and
else.
branch
Yeah.
into something, because that's what all of them are doing. It's just
100%.
need to get the hits, need to get the likes, and then after that, boom, I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Makusha, I just want to like open up the discussion to, obviously we all got kids here and stuff like that. It's like, are we open to how they gonna make money in the future? No, man, but monetize, monetize things, their ideas and stuff like that. Because sometimes like we were criticized for. I think our
You
generation.
were criticized with the internet.
No,
But
our
Nah, that's not true.
Our generation was criticized for a lot of stuff, nah, and we
Yeah.
never got away with it. But this new generation, like for example, like weed. Like weed was like rampant in our time. Everybody was smoking lead and stuff like that. But nobody and there was more protests and stuff like that. But nobody was gutsy enough, like this generation, that they did to push it that much forward. They the real generation that made it legal and all that type of stuff. Yeah, we put in the work in the beginning. But this new generation, they seem a bit more gutsy than what we
complain
are.
about a lot of kak also. It's
But they
it's a
and they
double-edged
coming up
sword.
and they're coming up with more. They're coming up with ideas. Around, I think of this Mr. Beast guy. Just the way that this generation is coming up.
That is wild, kak, bro. But again, what's the market?
No, but
what's the
don't talk about the market. Just talk about. I'm just talking about the idea. He's willing to push ideas.
Where's
so
he getting
far
the
out.
money?
Whatever money he gets
from his YouTube,
whatever
from his
money he
accounts,
gets, he's
bruh.
not taking for himself. He puts it
Look
back
back
into
in.
the thing.
But that
No.
examples like that,
It's a wild,
It's-
wild.
it's-
It's
yeah,
wild.
it's-
But he's wild because this new generation is wild.
those are incidents in isolation also, man. Like it's flash in the pan. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen for one person just because it's successful for that one person. That way, okay, like you've got your
have branch
internet
offs, though.
branch
Yeah.
off, so you'll have
Jake Paul.
I love speed.
Yeah,
Jake Paul.
Sidemen. Did you
Or
see the-
Sidemen? Yeah,
But Jake
Yeah.
Paul is now a boxer. He's no longer a YouTuber, bruh. He started off as a YouTuber or something like that, but
yeah,
now
but I
he's a
mean,
boxer.
those examples are unicorns. It's not going to be the same. And I mean,
I don't think they're unicorns.
The Paul family come from means as well, so they are funded.
I don't think it's unicorns. I think maybe that is the beginning of how marketing and everything. So now in a marketing company, you got like 100 people doing random stupid shit.
I
That
agree
100
with-
people are gonna somehow dissolve into your social media and stuff like that, and they are gonna become maybe entrepreneurs on their own. So they're still gonna have jobs. They used to be in a marketing firm, but now they're in the industry. And first they start off with a simple marketing. Maybe they showing their ass, selling a bikini. The other bra is all buff. He's selling whey protein. The other bra selling a gym program, whatever and stuff like that. These maybe he moves from selling gym programs to selling gym gear. Now he comes up with a new fabrication so that the new sweats. You know what I mean?
I think
how you can evolve from
about
that.
the same process has happened for decades.
Yeah.
It's happened.
It's
for
just
decades.
different.
It's just different. Like remember, there's a machine here in work. So if you think about Arnold Schwarzenegger, what's he? Bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Right? Progress to what?
Terminator.
Acting. Right? Terminator.
Was it Terminator? Was it not?
You was Conan first. Calm down.
Oh, it was Conan, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was
So
actually Hercules first.
we're talking
Was it?
about.
Yeah, he was Hercules and it wasn't his voice.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. It's
like that.
So you're talking about the same thing, just different processes. Because what do all these TikTokers want to be?
Famous.
They want to be famous. And once you become famous, what do you become? You become an actor. You get involved in. You want to be in a movie. If you think about King Bash,
Yeah.
what did he become? He's an actor, and he started with making the shows.
Content,
You know
like
what I mean?
videos, reels.
Then they
something
move
like
into
that.
music because some of them want to sing, they want to rap, they want to produce, they want to do vocals, whatever. So it's the same thing. It's just a different platform and a different.
So
Yeah, but I mean,
So
in
therefore,
a
I go
case
back
like
to my
that,
question.
hold on though, hold on. In a case like that, there's undeniable talent there that is actually keeping something like that sustained. Like someone like King Bash, that is actually sustaining that. Other people like the polls, there's funding behind it. Our children, the normal child in the normal household does not have the luxury of that funding to go and explore
those avenues.
avenues. Not only is the money not available for you to actually go and create the content to do that, but you don't have the right connections at that time as well. And as a child going into something like that, the likelihood of you getting exploited is very high. So I think it is a volatile situation. It is something that needs it. But
it comes back to what he says. You need to you as the parent need to support it. You know what I mean? Like if you like to just come and say I'm going to do this.
So I'm thinking, the guys, if my daughter must come and say she wants to do social media, just
Yeah.
get back to that point.
That's
I
the
would
point
say-
we started off with. We're gonna go circle back to it.
So I would say go study marketing, social marketing.
Yeah, social media marketing.
Do that, then you know you're in a lane. Man.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got your base.
Because the
Yeah.
thing is this, the bottom line is this. If you just gotta concentrate on being the talent, then you're in the wrong business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be exploited, like you said. You're
true.
going to be exploited.
but
minute
So the
you
key
own-
is to also study social media marketing or something like that. Have
But-
some
no.
sort of
But the thing is, why
to back
should,
up that.
why
that
should
that
social
movement.
media marketing be a tertiary qualification if you've got teenage children on social media at this very moment? Why is it not part of of the secondary curricula? It's
Like a practical.
The only thing that has really changed in our education that we have now compared to what our parents had, other than like the whole Bantu education thing, and they were forced to learn in Afrikaans, the only thing that has changed is really the history. The history lesson is different. We learn a different history to what they. The accounting is exactly the same. The maths is exactly the same. We do the same. We do the same Shakespeare, because Shakespeare hasn't changed since your parents have been at school.
I don't know. They rewrote
The
it a part
curriculum,
times.
the curriculum stays the same. So I can't, my lady can't be having the same primary school and high school education that my tiny got.
think
Nothing is progressing.
The difficulty, you must remember, lies in the syllabus. Who's going to write the syllabus for social media? Who is the educator for that? Who's the professor for that? You're not going to get a professor in primary school for thingy. How are they going to educate you on the social media? Because there's no standard. What is the standard in creating a Facebook page other than it must have a name, it must have a phone number, or it must have a, you know what I mean? So how do you teach someone to be successful on that platform? Do they want to teach you to be successful? That's the other question. So you know what I mean? Creating a syllabus for something is very difficult. That's why they do it in the tertiary education and higher up, because there's also money involved, because education is money, but again, I come back to this whole education thing is
It's a scam, bro. It is a scam. It's extortion.
So I've been lucky enough to work with Blas. So this is Blas is run by Fagan Muller and Kim Muller. They a married couple, and they both taught at Cedar High.
Okay.
Yeah, just like.
Yeah.
So they started their own school, academy basically. So what they're doing is anything you just said now. They are teaching it in school. They are teaching the lights how to open up a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Facebook, whatever. They bring the lights in here, and they the podcasting is part of the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now that is what should be in a normal school curriculum. It needs to change with the times that we are actually living in. Otherwise, it's a pointless certificate at the end of the day.
Because not everybody wants to be an engineer, architect, an accountant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, not an accountant.
Exactly.
No.
And also for
not
the people,
everybody.
for the people that do actually want to be those things, it means that there are actually fewer other children in those classes that are going to be distractions to them, and they can actually excel in what they want to do.
Yeah.
A lot of children are forced to be in classes because they need to have 6 subjects. I didn't want to do physics. I did physics because my friends did physics. I wanted to be in the class.
Yo,
And how did that go?
not well.
Now I passed it. Yeah. Passed because I'm a fucking genius, but
Oh, this one is not holding back. You're a genius.
Kanye, bro. Kanye.
I'm a rocket scientist.
Hey, you, I'm a fucking nata.
I'm an artist.
Oh, that's insane. Doing a subject you don't like and still passing it. How crazy that is. This one is a
That
genius.
is life. I got to work.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it all comes back to that. Like the education, the syllabus needs to adapt
To the times.
to the times. Otherwise, it's outdated, and we are sending our kids out into the workforce ill prepared.
It's difficult for you to take time after school and then also want to try and do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
because
you
they
maybe want to also like educate on certain things, like maybe
And now-
something different.
And because of that, instead of having their passions fueled by education, right? Their passions are put as an extracurricular. So now you're forced to go through the entire academic day doing all of these other academic things that is nowhere near what you want to actually do for your future. And you have to do your passion as an extracurricular activity. It's
I
you
think
have to
that's the
go
thing.
back.
I don't know. I think it was the way we were brought up, or the times that we were brought up. There was a standard.
Yeah.
Your passion is not gonna get an income.
Yeah.
You need to go to school. You need to get a job. You need to provide for your family. That was a template that was set for your parents. And I'm not saying it's wrong.
No.
I mean, they were
It was
always
right for the time.
It was right for the time, and they were just looking out for you. So it was difficult to pursue your passion. Like I know my passion was I wanted to do drama.
No.
That was my passion. After matric, I said, "Yo, I want to do drama." And my parents like, "Whoa, but drama, where's that gonna take you? Where's the plan is for you
To
to
Netflix,
go."
And this is the
To go
same.
in.
And these are the
go
same
in.
parents. Yeah, these are the
I
same
could have been
parents.
sodium now,
The
bro.
same parents that watch soapies and movies and lord over
But-
these actors and stuff, and they don't believe that
but-
you have the ability to do it.
Yeah,
Because
but
it's
it
a
was
one in
just
a
the
million shot.
But it
That's
was
how
just
they see
the
it.
but it just was the times that we were in, and it was like, okay, go and study, and when you're done studying, you can pursue your
passion.
Your passion. By the time you're done studying,
You don't
bruh,
wanna pursue
it's
no
like,
passion.
yo, bruh, I need
Now
money.
money.
Now I need money. Now you're in the work. I mean, I wanted to do drama. I mean, what was your passion after matric?
Yo, but I don't know. I never had a thing that.
And that's okay as well, because you don't need to know what you want to do with
Yeah.
the rest of your life when you're 18 years old.
You
That's
need sometimes
fucking
you need to
stupid.
do a lot of things to figure out
Yeah.
what you mustn't do.
But
You
like
know
you
what I
said,
mean?
the resources weren't there for you to explore that.
Yeah, gap years.
It's like, bruh, what? the first month they're like, Bevan, what's the plan, bruh?
That's why I say
What's-
that
what-
this new generation are more gutsy, because like our parents told us to do that, and we just like, okay, yes. I also was the same thing. They told me you must go study, and I just did that.
Yeah.
But I look at a lot of other people like just left school, like my friends that was more rebellious and just left school, and I look at them and they like started working, but they've worked their way up. That they done decent for themselves. So it's like. Yes, having a tertiary education does help. I'm not gonna ever knock it, like, but there should be other ways, and like there is other ways to get ahead. And I think the new generation, they're more gutsy, so they coming up with other ideas in order. They're more gutsy and they're more lazy. So they're looking for ideas and they're looking for
No,
shortcuts.
you're right. Because
because of sometimes being lazy is not a bad thing. Sometimes
you're looking for the fastest way to do something.
exactly,
And that's okay.
And you know what? They also like, you know what? All kak that we've gone through and experienced, and all that emotional trauma, what they got passed down and stuff like that. They like saying, "Hey, fuck that."
I don't
man."
want this guy.
They didn't say. They
They
didn't
saying,
smart
why
for
must
that,
I
man.
work 8 to 10 hours?
They didn't smart
Why?
for all that. Like,
For what?
they
Why
just
must
do
I
what
work
they own.
5 days a week?
Why
Yeah.
must I work 5 days? And my bro, they're not wrong. Because even me, I'm like, now I reach a time where I'm like, this is kak.
Yeah, you know
Just
when
they got more
you
guts
know.
to
I
stand
ask
up
you
to
a
it.
simple question. A simple question. In grade R, what time do children finish school? What time do they finish school?
Yo, like half past 12. or
Quarter
something.
to fucking 1. Half past 12. What kind of job must you have to go fetch your light at half past 12?
Home
1 o'clock?
executive.
1 o'clock.
No? 1 o'clock. You fetch a child at 1 o'clock. Then where do you take that child is my question.
After
Where do you take
care.
that child?
After care.
Does your daughter go to
Extortion syndicate. Where else must you go?
Where does she go?
must go to your mom. Must go to your pa. You must eat. You know what I mean? Or you must go to the home executive. But bro, I don't get it. Like when I come somewhere and I drive up to school, maybe because I left earlier or something, and the place is packed, me bro. At 2 o'clock. Where are you working at? You get to leave it up or stool to go fetch your light. That's my question I ask. Because people nowadays, I don't remember like this being fetched back in my day. School finish almost 2 was a wasteland, me bro. The maids are just blooming, the lights must walk home. Now, parents go fetch their fucking children, me bro. And yes, some of them do go to aftercare and stuff. But it ain't a lot, my guy. It's because they can't hold the whole school. You know what I mean? So where are they going and how are parents managing to pick up their kids? Because they're starting to say, nah, you must
I
wait.
like to stay at school till 5 o'clock.
No,
They
same,
must get
some-
used to it. Like.
No,
Mine also, but I mean, there's certain
There's
people.
certain people-
But my light is at
They
Krish,
got a
right?
hard life. Maybe they must get used to it, man. They mustn't be scared like me. They're not scared like me.
But I mean, my light is at Krish. So I mean, the Krish opens at 7 o'clock in the morning and it closes 5:30. So we can't pick him up any later than 5:30. We can't drop him any earlier than 7. Both of them, right?
Yeah.
So that's whole day in one place. And so even though it's expensive for them to be there, that's the same amount of money I would have spent letting them, having them go anywhere else for everything that would need to be provided.
A nanny, food,
all of those things, right? So now I've got this. They are seen to, they are fed, they are around other kids that they can play with, enhance their social game. So it's fine. I understand that. Go ahead and go and play. But after this, my bro, I've seen like, I know like this year, this child is 3 years old. And this is the year that I need to start where I'm going to enroll him for grade
next
R
year.
already. And that's ridiculous because I remember it for me, you go to school the day before you say, I want my child to go to school here. The next day you in school. That was it.
That's how I was sent home. That's how I was
That's
sent
how you
home.
was
But
sent
now
home,
it's
man.
a year in advance, and you have to hope that your kid is excelling because, bruh, I got you in there next year.
You told me to come there where I was. I was at for some. I went to Montague's gift in
Okay.
Parkwood.
Lekker.
My bro, they let me in. You would have been fine.
You would have been the principal in Montague's gift.
Crazy, bruh. It's
shit,
like you have
bro.
to prep like a year in advance now.
That
And the
is-
year just started, and that pressure is already on you. Where am I going to send him next year?
Bro,
Yeah.
extracurriculars, all this kind of. Are they gonna do karate? Or you gonna go? What's the other stuff that they got? They got wild cack out there, man.
son.
Monkey gymnastics, play ball.
Let's see what happened.
Playball. I heard that today. My first
Sick,
time. Playball.
Let's see what happened with me and my son. Like, so he came home and like, so he gets to choose between like either rugby and karate. Like, that's so sad.
Oh no.
He took a rugby.
No. Oh no.
He
don't
took
say it.
rugby.
Don't say it, bro.
He was like, nah, daddy, he's not interested in karate.
Yeah, and he's right because karate is a lot of bullshit. Karate is a klomka.
He's like, nah, dad, I want to do rugby. I don't even know that sport, but you want to get involved in it.
But that's a good opportunity for you to learn
Okay,
now.
now we can get stuck in the rugby. Plus, he likes eating a lot and all that. But he's a big guy, so
Nah, he's a big lady, me bro.
So he's,
a big lady. He's like a tall or something.
yeah, I don't know. Hey, the genetics.
Karate
Yeah.
is alright, man. Karate is not
Karate
bad.
kak, man.
Karate kid, bruh.
That was
Karate Kid,
lies.
Cobra Kai.
Hollywood lies.
Cobra Kai, bruh.
Hollywood lies.
Check out,
Yo,
in a way,
Daniel Russo.
in a way, you shouldn't be living your life through your son. So he gets to choose whatever he wants to do,
Yeah.
100%. But maybe imagine he does karate, jiu-jitsu, and plays a fucking guitar. Yeah, bruh.
And then your youngest lady takes a gap year.
This man is busy playing The Sims.
Plus, he's like a bigger so. Good.
About one
Do that
squeeze in that
push-ups.
guitar. no. That man must
I
squeeze
did
in
not
that
see
guitar.
that guitar. I did not see that guitar.
that was nice.
What they call it, the mislead or some shit like that.
That's
Like a callback. It's like a callback.
Why is Prit so expensive, man?
Nah, but
Has Prit changed?
the formula must change surely. Because some of the ladies were licking it. So they realized, yeah, we need to take the extra
But I mean, like since we were in sub A compared to the grade ones now of this year, has Prit changed? Why is it so expensive?
There's less elephants.
this elephant's not possible. You hear that story?
Tell me you went to a Cape Flats school without telling me you went to a Cape Flats school.
Maar het is elephants not.
Oh.
My bro, kan het niet wel drastisch, my bro. I can take this man nowhere. And the bubblegum was so, if you keep it in your mouth and the rat is in the
I went to a soup school. Was it the soup school?
Nice. There we go. So Clemens was a soup school. Yeah.
They did that.
Peanut butter
It was
and
called,
jam.
feeding scheme. wasn't
Feeding
it?
scheme.
Yeah, it was a soup school, man. Don't come.
Peanut butter and jam, and then you get your soup. But,
yeah.
it was the life, bro.
So you guys were accustomed to poverty.
I had food at home. I just wanted that soup.
It was actually a good thing, man. Nah, so they used to have it in the morning for the lighties that don't have food in the morning and stuff.
So you
like
give to everyone so that they don't feel like.
But there was obviously a specific lighties that used to
market,
do maybe then.
They really needed it, yeah.
Then they really needed it. And then obviously other lighties also creep in there. But yeah, the teachers is
Yeah,
to
that was me.
infiltrate.
Other
I remember
lighties.
I was also there, bro. It's like,
the teachers is to infiltrate of it to soup in there. So laminate soup like
and you had to bring your own cup. You had to bring your own
You
cup.
must bring your own cup.
And
Yeah.
you stand in the
plastic.
queue.
What in the ghetto fabulous is
Bring
going
your
on
own,
here?
your own plastic
Bruh,
cup,
you
your own
did
plastic
not-
plate.
You did not live life, bro.
They don't have feeding
You went to the
schemes
wrong primary school, bro.
In sub A, then they check you every morning. Every morning, then you must stand in a line outside the classroom. Right? Then you must stand. You must have your hands out.
Oh, the
Like
nails,
that.
yeah. I
Then
know
they
the
check
nails.
your nails. And if your nails are dirty, then they give you what? They give you one. It's like, hey, bro, I just got here now. Like, what?
And it's cold,
And
man.
let's go. What? One over. It's like, yeah. Then they check. Do you have your tie on? Do you have a handkerchief? Is your belt on? All of that stuff, my bro. Like
Your
you,
shoes shining.
you must
Style,
be. Yeah.
man.
Is your shoes shine? Are you wearing grey socks? All of that they check you. And if you out of the one thing, you get ID.
If you must eat the child today, the child will collapse, my bro. The child will just crumble. It will go like Avengers where you just see the dust
The video of that child getting hiding from that teacher will go
on Twitter,
viral.
on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere, my bro. Do you not? Can you just think about how they used to move you, my bro?
Yeah, I remember the woodwork teacher was the
woodwork-
It was
Excessive-
always the
was
woodwork,
always
the woodwork teacher.
Mr.
Oi.
Matheson.
Yeah, he's excessively
Mr.
abusive.
Mumberg, my bro.
And Mr. Matheson.
Do you know why? Because
Mr.
that guy
Watkins.
had weapons, man.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had that long T.
Oh, yeah, the T-square.
The
I-
T-square, and he had the protractor and all that got to fuck you up with.
They
man.
put your head under the table.
Yeah.
So you don't hoop around.
Ours was Mr. Chupan, like, and he was a big brother. I conk you, flathead. Doom, then he moved you, like. But he only moved one demographic of lighty.
Hey, typical. Have your beer moves.
You know, that colored racism stick out here now.
I had Mr. Matheson. He looked like he was from like an Indian brother from Mauritius.
Indian brother from Mauritius.
Like a Mauritius Indian. That man, like you check your what's his name, you check your technical drawings that you do in woodwork, and if you made like dangasa, like you're supposed to draw like something with your T square.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and you gooi, but now you must measure. So you say, okay, yeah, measure from there to there, and if you leave your pencil there too long, then it leaves like a dot, and if you can see it, then you call it a bok draw, then you move you, my bro. You get 1 hour for every bok draw you find on your drawing.
Now you see, that's how we were disciplined.
Yeah, we-
bro. You know, that's how we don't fuck up
I
shit.
didn't know.
There's like this, they like.
anxious, bruh. That made me anxious. I wish I kept the stuff I made in woodwork.
Nah,
I can remember
I made a lamp
it's,
in
it's actually
standard
because
five.
of that I left woodwork when I got to high school.
I graduated.
I was like, nah,
Nah, I
I
didn't
can't.
do woodwork.
And then I did typing for a year. Just because of
I did home ec, me bro. I moved from
Yeah.
woodwork to home ec. I was
like-
making rock kicks and loving my best life.
I was like,
They did
bruh.
away with woodwork in our time. Like, so they like, in standard 6 they had woodwork. By the time we reached matric, woodwork was gone.
What? We still had like I went to Heathfield for
Your
standard
ouder
6.
was slatted.
I was at Heathfield in standard 6, and they had a drawing, a specialist subject called technical drawing, where you do like draftsman work and stuff like that. But they also had woodwork and metalwork. Then what's his name? And then I went from there. I went to Plumstead, and in Plumstead, the metalwork was one subject, and then everything else was called design and technology.
Also, they changed it up.
Oh, yes, but it was basically woodwork. Technology. Yeah, my bro, but it was klomkak. It was
my bro,
really,
me.
it made me, and like I loved I love technical drawing. That was really a passion of mine. That was something that I actually wanted to do as a career. And then I get to the school and they don't offer technical drawing as a subject. So I would actually need to do it as an extra subject externally, but the money wasn't there. Didn't do it. And again, money. The money is not there to be able to do it.
You see, we have a
Art
drama
save
student
my
and a technical drawing guy.
Exactly.
Look at us now.
Look at you now.
I was lucky. I was lucky.
Crying for soup.
Bruh, I could have
Vegetables.
I could have been so
think
easy a lighty that have gone down a dark hole if I never had art in my school. I guarantee you that I could have been I would have been a nobody if I hadn't had that art classes. Because I failed my other stuff. I failed science. I got like 26 for science, but I got like
You weet dat, I remember, I'll never forget your science mark. That was
I
remarkable.
got 26% for science and I got like 80% for art. But my art book, mark went so high is because I had this book I told you about, this book of
I remember you
ideas.
said, yeah.
This book of ideas, and this Tani like marked that book of ideas. Like she like took it, and it was like, but it's based on other things, like because you learn this in graphic design, you learn scamps, you learn storyboards, all that. But I was doing that
On your
On your
on
own, yeah.
my own. So she said like, bruh, you
You got a
actually-
portfolio, basically.
Yeah, you got a portfolio. You're a graphic designer. This is where you must go into. You making storyboards,
Ah, lekker
by
zet,
drawing
bruh.
But we need more teachers like
cartoons.
that.
Yeah, well, you need more
You
teachers
need
like
teachers like that,
Get
yeah.
Forward Society.
To see the value in that
So
kaka.
my wife's cousin, she left the what they call teaching because she wants to go overseas. The students this year, they figured out where she stays. They came to visit her and tell her, don't you want to come back to school because they don't like the youth. You know how good of a teacher must you be?
You must be, you must
But
really
fucking
be.
live it, man.
That's real Robin Williams, Dead Poet Society.
Oh, yeah,
type
there's
shit,
maar
bro.
toe to go.
But you see,
Oh, yeah. Oh, Captain, my Captain,
The
come
pro-
back.
you know what I can identify almost like the problem, because I remember that art class. There was like it was like 8 of us. So that class was super small. So Tani was like seeing, checking everything, and it was a subject of mine. No? Whereas every other subject I had, there was 40 lighties in the class. You know what I mean?
So they can't really
So much they can
check you individually
Yeah,
and say,
that
oh,
time
you're
was
struggling.
that
And
time
the
was
light
looking
is
at
now.
everything that I was doing when I was making, and most of the time I was making like, she saw my development from making kak. Even my a lot of my stuff, like, so my marks wasn't like as high as the other menses. But when she saw that book of scams and stuff like that, she's identified like the creativity within me, like, and that was before.
Oh,
think
this boy is a genius.
Nah, she
He's the
didn't.
young Pablo Picasso. Send this man to the top right now.
She didn't do that,
Give him
but
a
she
gap
made
year.
it that I passed, and then I went to be able to go to Pintec.
No gap
So,
year. Nah.
no gap
She
year.
never had your back.
Fucking
though. She
save my
never had your
ass,
back.
man.
No gap year.
Save my fucking ass.
That's amazing, man.
Save
You
my
also
bacon.
know, like, we talk about the discipline side of things. Can we all just agree that the ladies today are fucking ungovernable?
But maybe because look at it like,
Maybe we must waterboard them.
let's look at that.
But is it them that's like naughty children, or are we just cock parents?
No, man.
Maybe we're not
it's
open
never
to
us.
their ideas, bruh.
Can't be me.
Maybe
It
we're not
can't be
open to
me. Not
ideas.
you.
That time that time he could easily mark me down that day and say, "This bruh, you couldn't cack a whole year," or it wasn't actually a year. It was 3 years, standard 8, standard 9, and matric. So she could have said like, yo, for that 3 years you couldn't cack, but she like say, oh, there's value in this, you know what I mean, in your things. So how do we identify the value in your light coming to you and say, you know, Dad, I want to be an Instagram model. You know what I mean? If they come to you with that idea, are you gonna be like, are you fucking stupid? Or are you gonna be
That's
okay?
a natural reaction.
Yeah.
But you
Or
have
are you
to
gonna be okay?
engage.
How do we make that work for you? Whatever they come to you.
But the thing is,
not
you'll
to have.
soon
What if
figure
they
out-
say, okay, I'm gonna be a stripper. Okay, how do we
How
get
do
you
I
into
move you?
dance classes? Get
No.
into, you know what I mean?
No.
Rainbow.
I'm-
We have to draw the line somewhere. we have to draw the line somewhere. I mean, being supportive, but I mean, jeez.
Guys, I'm going to the worst extreme, but my point
My
is,
son can't go
how
to heaven.
open are you?
I must go.
My point remains, how
yeah,
open
yeah,
are you
yeah,
to
yeah.
our new ideas?
I think
That's
you
what
must
it is.
be.
But also at the same time, you don't want to like cut the apron strings and hand them a G string type of thing. We got to be real about it, right?
But the point is, people don't want to talk.
Ah.
It's difficult to engage and speak. So a lot of people are tired So therefore, when you come with this scooters, you just go, fuck this guy. I don't smart this shit. We as opposed to if someone comes to you, now you must talk and you must talk it through and figure it out and research stuff. That's what it takes. You know what I mean? To figure out the depth and the willingness of someone.
But now
everybody has an idea, but don't waste me. Nobody that everybody doesn't have an idea. They all have ideas. But when you really poke and you prod, good for nothing.
Yeah.
Because they haven't researched it, they haven't put in the time, they haven't put in the effort, they haven't really looked at it. So if you poke and you just ask a deeper question, you just look a little bit further, you'll see. Then they'll also realize, hey, I don't really know what this is about. So they'll either give up or they will pursue and they will come back to you. And that's how I'm a coach, but sport, that's how I am. And I know what it takes to push someone away, to test them. You must push them away and you must say, but you push them with evidence, you push them with facts. You say, look, if you want to do this is what you need to do. You need to improve your speed. These are the things you need to do. If they don't come back to you and say, yo, I did this and I actually found it was quite difficult, it's kind of easy, then you'll know. You're not for real. Because how can you want to say you want to be an Instagram model, but now you don't have an idea on how to do it, or ask, how do I go about doing it? Where should I research? Or can you help me? You're not going to succeed. It doesn't work like that. You can't just say something and think it's going to happen. That's what these ladies do nowadays, bruh. They say things and think it's going to come into existence. It's going to manifest. It doesn't work like that. No one's pushing you away. They're telling you these are the things, these barriers in place, right? You need to push through them. How do you push through them? With information and with doing things. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take situation, man. And again, bruh, just moeg.
I'm glad that you turned out to be a good coach because you were, as a player, you were a nai.
Because I hate
Yo,
people.
but I feel not motivated. Yeah, I was like, yay, I was going to do. Next week, I'm coming back with evidence.
Come back with evidence, man. But you know what it's like, man. You know what I mean? If someone really wants to learn in jiu-jitsu, what do? They ask questions. You know what I mean?
And you practice.
Yeah,
you
especially
keep going back.
You gotta keep coming back. And means that nowadays are not in general, but there's no resilience. There's no there's easy give up, and that's how I know it's not important to you. If I say this is what you need, and you don't come back with something, it's not important to you.
But you know that resilience.
Okay, you go.
No, it's fine. That's fine. You go.
I think it's also like a reflection of like how things are these days. Like you get things quickly, easy. Like it's quick gratification.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification, yeah.
Everybody wants that instant gratification, so they're not willing to like put in that work. Like
But
they
we
want to get results quickly.
Yeah,
It's because we live in a society that actually,
it's forced.
that supports instant gratification. You put a post out now, you get a like immediately. That's instant gratification, and
I
that's
want
what
the
those
burger. I drive my car in here. I come out the other side. Wham, bam.
It's all our whole lives are driven around that. It's scary because it's fast paced, and like I honestly I do not think I would be able to cope as a lighty in today's day and age. No, there is way too much
constantly
pressure.
watching you, number one. No, they can see everything you do, bro. Like seriously, if you think about it, you watch your lighty online. Did your mommy and daddy ever see you when you were 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 online?
Yes, my daddy dropped me at school in the morning. She saw me when she got home in the evening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now to be, what he's saying is true, bro. To be a lighty now is hard, bro. They can't even play outside, me, bro. Because you get kidnapped or you get robbed or you get that's wild, that thing.
Maybe there was a station strangling nowadays.
Nah, but I don't move that man.
bruh. Hey.
There's a time you so like fucking
The station strangler, man.
The station strangler would never stop me from playing outside. I knew he was there. They just made us aware.
Yeah. They made us aware.
They made
Like,
us aware.
they scared us to come inside, basically.
Yes.
So when it got dark and said the station stranger is gonna catch you, then
But like, how crazy was it? Because my parents worked and they still sent me to school, knowing that this brother. I was like, they're like, we know this brother's on the loose. But listen here, you go to school. Look, he's like, you come back. I'm like, but isn't he on the way?
The worst thing is that we were prime age, bro. We were prime age.
To be fair, you
That is the worst part of the station.
Your tiny
strangler.
got you ready in the morning, took a look at you, and was like, Nah, they wouldn't want him.
Nah, bro, I fit the description.
You not spec.
Dude, I fit the description, man, bro. I fit the description.
They had to go to work. They got no time for your kak.
Go here, run, come back, don't talk to no one.
Exactly,
I was like, yo, bro, that was crazy, bro.
I think being a lighter today is kak. I honestly think it's too much. There's no privacy because everybody want to go through your stuff. Your parents want to look at everything you do. Nah, bro. I think it's hectic.
I think, like you said, the resilience, like this generation, they're not resilient, but it's also because of, I would say, like the movies and the influences that we had, man. I mean, if you look at like Rocky, bro, you watch Rocky, it's like, Rocky comes back, bro.
Yeah.
It's me.
He lose
I must
actually
come
the
back.
first movie.
You know
Yes,
what he mean?
bruh.
Rocky 1, it's like, nah, but he came back in Rocky 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he won, it's like, nah, but now he's in Rocky 3.
Did they move him again?
Now
they
this
moved him
man is-
again, yeah.
Now this man is going to Russia, man. The Soviet Union is fighting there.
He fighting a brothers on steroids, man.
You know, so you
And
watch
he kill his
this,
brah.
so you like, listen here, if it can happen for that, bruh,
It can happen for you.
Like, I don't have to, you know, you come back, so it's that type of influence. And everybody's watching Rocky, and everybody's watching something. So we just had like that. I think that is like our influence.
Even
As
John
kak, man.
McClane, what's
Yeah.
his name?
John McClane, yeah, Bruce Willis. As kak, man, though, like that, you use Rocky as like a symbol, because that's like a symbol of our generation. Rocky was like, oh, so you see this, that's your image, like Rocky, that is your guy, and you think of who your father's guy was. That image was Charles Bronson. Now now you look at Charles Bronson against Rocky Balboa, and it's like, nah, man. But for both generations, that was like the pinnacle. Now you look at your lighties again. Who for your lighties like the top, like Ben 10.
Isn't it the Avenger dude or someone?
Yeah,
of the
like
Avengers?
someone like that, man. It's
Black
crazy how
Panther or
your
something.
heroes change as the times also change, man.
Actually, yeah, I feel sis now. I think about it, like if they had a hero, it would probably be like a Jake Paul or something stupid.
Exactly.
I
But
show
for
speed.
you-
Oh my god, I hate it.
For you,
Hate it like
it's stupid.
Nah,
But
the hero's
for
The
them,
Rock.
It makes
It's
sense.
The Rock, isn't it? The Rock is the
Still
top
old,
dude
but
now.
Rock is too
He's too old for
man.
him.
Maar now my son is full on The Rock. Because, but he don't know wrestler Rock.
Yeah, but he don't know. He don't know like
movie
from
star
Rocky Maivia.
Yeah. Nah,
The
but he's
most
fully
electrifying-
But he's fully in movie star rock.
movie
because movie star rock too most is jungle
Yeah,
adventures
Jumanji
and all that, and he's like dik gebouw and stuff. So, but even in that movie, that brand never get hurt. That brand never in that one move, Jumanji,
Yeah.
he died and he come falling out of the sky again. That brand,
Mario Brothers style.
that brand never.
Mario.
The other movie, I won't lie to you. So the one movie my son watched, he jumps like he's got a dingus leg.
A broken leg or what?
He got skyscraper. Did you see that already?
Oh, yes.
My bro, super. Anyway, it's a Fascina movie, but there's one scene he watches all this YouTube, man. And the YouTube will like mash up like all rocks, goodness. Then the rock is like jumping from the one move,
With
from
the
the
one
one
leg,
building
yeah,
to
and
the other with
skyscraper,
one
yeah.
leg.
You must show him the other
Nah.
guys where the Rock did that and died in the beginning of the movie. When you show him, that's from being stupid. You man Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson died one time.
What's the other? There's another one as always. The rock in is like this giant gorilla and this giant.
Oh, yeah.
A
what's it?
giant gorilla and a giant.
Rampage.
A giant
Rampage,
gorilla and a
yeah,
giant crocodile, but the rock is there like cowboys.
Have you watched him?
In between them, like
Have
what?
you seen him work out already?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
We watched the
it's
videos.
insane.
Not inspired by that, man.
We watched
I'm not.
insane.
I'm really not.
Nah,
I'm inspired. I'm inspired by the way that man eats on his cheat days. That is inspiring to me.
my son is like, yeah, show me his back. So yeah, how big his back is. I said, okay. Then he like do that exercises in the Brazilian like, and the man straps us here by his scoop me. Like,
You talking about?
I'm gonna be like, yeah,
You're talking
I
about
say, yeah,
YouTube
sure.
videos, no? So like Mathriel Light is watching. He also watches this YouTube videos, but he watches this men playing with like toy sets.
yeah.
Man. So that he watches them playing with the toy sets and stuff.
Watch
so
the
you
lighties play with toys,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he's got like his own Thomas Train sets that I bought him. So he'll watch men playing with Thomas Train sets there, and he'll reenact everything that he saw there on his own tracks. But now those same people make videos with other play sets. So one of the play sets that they had was like a Mario Kart, a Hot Wheels Mario Kart racer. So now you're seeing Mario for the first time. So it's people playing with Mario toys with a Hot Wheels racing track and stuff like that. because it's a Mario Kart, and he's seeing Mario, but he doesn't
Mario.
He don't know Mario, right? So now McDonald's has got like the Mario toys because the
Yes, it's
Mario
coming out,
movie is
movies
coming, the
coming out,
animated
yeah.
movie is coming out, right?
I need to go watch that also.
So now he got Luigi first, and he's like, Green Mario. I'm like, no.
No, Papa.
No, it's Luigi. No, it's Mario. No. Then eventually got the Mario toy. Now he's talking, he's playing with it, but he's talking in the same voice that the lighty.
Hey, Mario.
No, he's not using that voice. The lighty on the video is not using that voice. He's like, hi Mario, let's go. Yeah, okay, Luigi, let's go. So now he's talking like that, and I'm telling him, no, Mario doesn't speak like that. He says, it's me, Mario, right? Because that's how he speaks.
It's Italian.
But he don't know. So I played him the trailer of that movie. And to actually see shock in someone for the first time, like, you mean to tell me this is real? Like the same way that we felt hype for the TV game when we were playing it. You see that hype on his face. I'm like, yo, now I just want to buy this lighty.
All that stuff.
Mario Kart, alles, my bro.
That's
like, just so
why.
you can experience
That
it.
youth get that, that joy for something.
Yeah.
That's kaklikker, bro. I like that. What's he
What's he, Ethan? Hello, Ethan.
Hi, brother Ethan.
Brother Ethan, die moer
You
first
play
thing in the
Katties
morning.
and those get dirty in the spot. You can and you get moved first.
Yeah, I was a brother that I used to take my marbles to school, no? I take my marbles with me to school just to show people that I got marbles, but I never played.
Also, you just want to advise them.
Yeah, I just want to advise him, look here what I got.
Check this
So
green.
I had like
Check this green.
Yeah, I had like that the hype marbles, like the Air Jordan of marbles.
Could you
I had
play
that.
Katties?
I couldn't, I kniped. They used to say I
Nah, you
kniped.
brunks, you do
I
that.
used to knipe, yeah. I never had the skill.
I couldn't do loud.
One day-
Loud also. That cock. Like,
know,
I couldn't do that. I wasn't hum like you, man. I was like, I was reserved.
One day I get Gatis in there, so I go to school with my Gatis. I can't remember where I went to my Gatis. I think I don't know why. I think I went to my cousin in Strandfontein. But I remember, so now we're playing Gatis or something, somewhere. And I distinctly remember this Afrikaans lady. He's like, oh, nah, you also want to play with me. Plus, my Gatis is all brand new. Shiny, fuck me, bro.
The con is on.
This Afrikaans lady come with 3 gatties, man. With 3 marbles.
And
like,
I'm sure one
and
of
it's
them was a
fucked up.
stone.
It's fucked up. It got like, it got the chips in it. When that gatties got chips, it all got chips in it. It's
Came from the
dirty.
streets,
It look
from the
fucked up.
streets.
Can't answer playing with you. Yeah, let's get... My bro. They
Came with
I
3.
leave with 1 fucked up gatty, man.
Did you lose fans, Koy?
I lose everything but his kagati. Leave me with kagati.
did-
Like,
did
yeah,
you-
it's alright, you can keep that one.
Did you
You
lose?
can win.
Did you lose fans, Koy?
I lose fans, squee, alles. And he know all the fuck the rules. Nah, you see, this other rule like
Ah, you got hustle.
this. Check it, there's a rule like this, don't you know there's a rule? That you can, if I win, then I actually get 2 extra shots, no?
You got hustled.
Hustled hard.
Yo, the con was on.
Them marbles was taken.
I had that Sterling marbles with the Lion King and all
Yeah.
that. Yo,
Did you also do that thing? So you had to go to the garage. You go to the engine that was right there on Allenby Drive.
Nah, I was the brother that wait for all the brothers to go get this stuff. Then I play against them and then I move them.
Nah, you see, I was the collector again. So I would go buy. I'd go buy.
But you
and
didn't play with it. Did you keep it?
I kept it as a set, and then I lost it when we moved the house. So the thing was, with every so there was like a marble, like an ivory marble for each of the Lion King characters.
Yes,
because that's the movie that came out, right? So now in each, so it comes in like a little packet, and you get the marble, and in the marble, inside the packet is a sticker. So the sticker must go on a card, and when you've collected all the stickers from all the characters, then you must send it away. And then they send you back like a special edition. So I had the special edition that was like a gong with all of them on it.
Yo,
It was mad.
Cool
guys.
Matara, man.
Hey,
They
bro.
had the Power Rangers ones, all this kind of kak me, bro. Yo, it was crazy. And remember that pug kak?
Away Pog.
You had to gooi. Did you ever play that?
Tezos.
Yeah, like Tezos, but the pug one was like, well, you get that heavy.
What was
nanas.
the cheap South African version? Slam Wham Bammers.
Yeah.
What Kugaleto stuff is that?
My bro, then it's becoming the
And it was cardboard, man. Yo!
No, sir. It was the Samba ones that when you must make that thing
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, but that was for me, that was the justest time of my life.
It's crazy,
bruh.
bro. People used to walk with those
Yeah,
tests.
and you
Like,
stick it like that.
like I was rich. I was balling, bro.
Yo, but
It's
I
like,
used to chunk you out lose hard, me, bro. Like one day I come roll like that, you leave us so bitch.
Ow, where am I gonna get chops now?
And then the next day the comeback is on, but I must hustle because now you maybe got 10. Now you basically, nah, I'm only gonna start with 2.
Small blind.
Yeah, 2. We go with 2, and then you must build your stack up again, me, bro.
That's
That's where we learn to gamble, me, bro.
Resilience. That's where our resilience came from.
That's it. I was just gonna say now. That's
And the Rocky
because-
comeback.
Yeah, because we so weird to be like I'm on the streets there getting hustled by Afrikaans like you know what I mean. You experience
why
that
you gotta
stuff,
say
man.
it's Afrikaans
yeah.
like that, man? Why you
Was
gotta
it-
say
that
I was
was-
Afrikaans?
that was
I was
like our
Afrikaans
only-
first
He was
language. Why are you
Afrikaans.
saying?
That
That's
was like
how-
our only separation. The only separation that we had at school was
Okay,
English
as
class or
a
Afrikaans
lighty with
class.
as a colored lighty with a skin tone a few dark, a few shades darker than mine.
Atsis to kill me.
How do you want me to? He was Afrikaans lighty, remember Afrikaans lighty is buffy per me.
What do they call
Bruh,
it?
I'm
What do they used to call
Afrikaans.
it? Talk like this, man.
The what?
Your first language Afrikaans.
What's
First
Nigel
time was
Pearce's
Afrikaans.
nickname?
I was in Afrikaans class.
Is it?
Yes.
Chokka.
Weren't you guys
Oh, wait,
Afrikaans
were you a
first
chokka?
language?
He's
Weren't
talking
you
nonsense.
Afrikaans first language?
He said he was in
No.
Afrikaans. So
I was Afrikaans. There we go, Nentel. There
Okay,
we go.
okay,
There
so
we go, Nentel.
so Montague's
I must
give-
stand up for the
Nah,
Afrikaans mensen, man.
There's nothing wrong with Afrikaans like
But
this.
you not
You
said
boofing
you
me.
So, like all, like
I'll be like, yeah, you will actually be one up. Like, yeah, I'm happy for the
so
Afrikaans like this.
when
like.
you were at St. Clements, no? So you were Afrikaans first language. So was there one Afrikaans class, and then how many English classes?
One Afrikaans, 2 English.
You see. So
And
now
the
that
battle was
now
on.
yeah. So I was like that
The
at
battle was
Afrikaans
I-
like this
yeah.
Moors
So I
English,
was-
like,
at
spell me.
Montagu's gift, no? At Montagu's gift, it was 2 Afrikaans classes, 1 English class. Because of the demographic of the neighborhood where the school is. So 2 Afrikaans classes, 1 English class. And then I moved to retreat and went to school, and it was again 3 English classes, 1 Afrikaans class.
But
So,
there was always
and
that
then
thing.
and then you get to high school, and then it's just English first language.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah, we still had Afrikaans. But I don't know why it was that division and that separation. Eh.
Because there was some like
because
this.
that was part of
Because some like this were first language.
that was
No, but
no,
so
for real
for some
though, it
like-
was.
But it's better, like, for some like this, if their first language is Afrikaans, isn't it better to learn maths in Afrikaans?
Yeah. Wiskunde.
English is easier.
What's
man.
aardrijkskunde?
I don't know. I don't-
Geography, no?
Geography, yeah.
But that's exactly the reason.
Aardrijkskunde.
But the thing about
But
the
you wanna
Afrikaans
learn stuff
kids
in
is
your
we
own
always
language.
wanted to be with the English girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was just about to
Yo,
say.
bro,
now.
you got no English, no. You got no English,
the
bro.
data ran out.
But you push through. You
Yo.
push through, bro. It's like,
How ordered with you today, my darling?
What time do you get up in the
I
morning?
had a friend. He liked this one English chick, and this was his pickup line. She's like, nah, bro, today I'm gonna speak to her. I was like, what? What are you gonna say? It's like, nah, bro, I got something. So now she gets in the taxi, and then she walks, and then sometimes he gets her, man, along the way. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, bro, what you gonna say? Okay, that man pull up. He's like, yo, girl. She's like, yes. He's like, I must see you every morning in the taxi. You must wait for me. I'm like, what are you saying? It's like, didn't work. I was like, nah, bro. She just walked. I was like, oh.
wait for me.
Check it out.
But we were like, oh, we tried with the English
that
girls.
sounds almost
bro.
like a story at a workplace environment that I had so many, like a few years ago, like we in this workplace, and this one brother, IT brasser, IT brasser is always a bitchy.
Weird. Absolutely.
So they like got
weird.
their own room, man. They like got their own IT room, and it's dark in that room.
It's
man.
called a dungeon.
Yeah, it's dark in that room. So this IT brother walking down the passageway, and this nice looking HR woman walks past me. Plus she walks past him, and he's there, my bro, and he sucks up to her. Yo, Caroline, you must come visit me there, mama. Wait, let me finish this. So he's like, wait, let me finish it, bro. Yo, Caroline, you must come visit me there by my room, man. It's lekker dark and spooky there.
Bro, I didn't know you work with Gollum.
There's no
You sound
way.
like that brother that say, where's my hug?
Where's my
But remember what? The end of it was like, lekker dark and spooky. Like, why would you want to tell us dark
I
and
sound like a
spooky?
Scooby-Doo villain, bro.
Why the fuck would you not tell us dark and spooky in that room, bro? Like, what the fuck? I thought to myself, yo, maybe that's the worst pickup line. I just overheard it. I was like, yo,
But you know what? But you know
Epic
what?
fail.
But you know what?
Epic fail.
They went for it. I respect that.
Yeah,
He went for
shoot
it.
your
his
shot.
He shoot his shot.
Shoot your shot.
But
yeah.
bruh, nah, man.
Shoot your shot.
That's like shooting your shot. Like there's this boss, and then you like go in the other way, man, bro.
I advise that.
Shout out to Ethan for all the comments, Brian. For
Oh,
watching
yeah.
along with us, the man is still with us here. The pressure we put on
Some
our
parents
parents.
under the
Why chips to the
pesos.
Bruh, he's doing Ramadan, remember? Mommy, you don't understand.
Then they come home with a cheap cock. They don't have tassels in it, bro. Babe, bro. I said Simba. Willards don't have
They
tassels.
don't have tassels, mommy. You don't understand the pressure you put in your hand.
But how many times are you losing
Yeah,
that your
it's like-
parents must buy you that?
How am I supposed to compete with cardboard tassels?
Hey, bro, it was the life, bro. That is a solid life. But yeah, look, I mustn't pretend like I did. When I think about when we're talking about, we're talking about the youth now and think shortcuts and I mustn't pretend like I haven't tried. I always used to look for shortcuts and try to find faster ways. But in the end, you realize, because I was reading what he said there, it just says patience. You must have patience, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's gonna come quick. It takes time, me bro. And the stuff that comes quick also lines quick. That's just how it is.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, it's the truth, me bro. It's so the truth. You have to have patience and you have to let it build up. No matter what it is, it has to happen naturally. And that's the way it goes, bro. And nowadays, it really is too fast. It is too fast and there's too many ideas going on. And that's why you have to hold means accountable for stuff.
Patience is
Yes,
like
where you tell
it's
where you tell them, like, if you really want to do this, you got to come back with facts. You got to back it up, and that is what patience is. It's to knowing that, okay, now I must sit, I must write down, I must look at research stuff. I mean, means you got the phone in your hand, but you can literally learn to fly an aeroplane with the internet.
You sound like the Shaquille O'Neal of parents, me bro. Because Shaq has come out and he said that in an interview with me. Like, he tell his kids straight, we not rich.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm rich.
That's true.
And he says straight, like, he will support his kids with whatever, but they must come to him with a business plan. They need to show their plan to actually execute. Otherwise, don't come to me for car.
that's
but
the best, man.
He-
Because you know where people
He
stand.
lets them do it. He lets them work for it. But also, I saw another clip of him where his son was playing basketball, and he told his son, like, I want you to shoot 25 points. If you shoot 25 points today, I'm gonna give you $5,000. Like, he went out there, bruh.
Shut the lights out.
Shot the lights out that gym, bruh. I think he got like 26 points.
The man was open.
So, man, yeah.
And I mean,
Gave
bro,
his
but you
kid
need-
5K. So, I mean, you
need-
can't also say that but I mean,
But
that type of
everything
motivation.
is relative, man. Everything is relative. You gotta know your kids and know what motivates them. You know what I mean? Also, what you can afford and what you can do and stuff
I
like
want to
that.
ask you guys, maybe we were talking about Rocky earlier on. Huh? Maybe we were inspired by Rocky because, and now they don't have that same inspiration like we had, and maybe the art isn't teaching them.
I get what you're saying. Like, Rocky was an idol to us because he overcame obstacles. Like, what obstacles are these like he's overcoming now, other than like load shedding?
There's a big one though. There's a big one. No, but I think they do have obstacles, man.
They
It's
do
just
have obstacles, yeah.
It's more mental.
Mental,
aspects,
yeah.
and it's like really hard,
It's
bruh.
really
It's
hard.
really
But
hard.
just coming back to that load shedding, imagine how insane that is. Like, the kids are getting up in the morning, and
No
the first thing they're
kracht,
going to is like a load shedding schedule.
It is
I mean,
chaos.
like, when we got up, when we were younger, bruh,
I was watching
there wasn't
Dr.
even.
Snuggles, bruh.
You were like, that was the last thing on your mind. Is like, is there gonna be power today? Must I do this? I need to get up early so
Yeah.
that like We didn't have that, bro. We got up and we just gooid, bro.
Yeah, that was Dr. Snuggles was my alarm clock in the morning. When I hear Dr. Snuggles
watch the
playing, I'm
weather.
like,
I
nah,
watch
must
the
get
weather.
up.
Yeah.
That's why I learned to be old Bali. I watch the weather like an old man. I don't know what
Hey, bro,
is clapping.
when's the last time you watched the weather on the news?
I wish, but I ran it. There's a cold front approaching from the northeast. I'm like, I don't know where the northeast is. How fast is it coming, my man? Tell me.
I get my weather on my phone. I don't know when last time I watched the weather report.
The last time I watched the news was Derek Van Dam.
Derek Van Dam.
That prijs to make the news gehard.
Oh, wait.
You maybe you want to watch the news, just put Derek Van Dam.
What was the old guy's name with the bald patch? He looked like Joshua Doe that did the weather. Do you remember that, bro?
I remember that, but I wasn't there on like one of those insurance.
Rian Kruiwagen.
No, man.
Isn't
It was the weatherman.
It was, yeah, I remember who
You
you're
remember
talking
him?
about, yeah.
He was the ultimate. I'm trying to find a picture.
But that was like Good Morning South Africa days.
Yes, bruh. He had a middle blister.
Goeiemorgen.
Old bruh with a suit on, and he do the weather. I was like, this man is
Good morning,
immaculate.
South Africa.
It's before my time.
But back then I would have paid my SABC TV license.
It was that. And I used to watch. What is it before I went to school? Was it Sharky and George?
Yeah, Sharky and George, yeah.
Sharky and George.
Busters of the sea.
And what's the other one? Yo,
Cutfuss. There we go.
So you know the ways of this man.
I was watching Kidio that time. I don't.
But I was also watching Mr. Chinwagon, Timothy Straddle, and
Straddle.
Timothy Straddle. This is where that misnomers come out with it.
bruh.
When you search Kitty on Pornhub,
Who told me that Timothy Straddle was
Solly
Solly
van
van
Landen?
Landen? He's Solly van Landen, yeah.
Is it?
oh yeah,
Yeah, he was.
Sorry for that. That was Timothy's.
I want to know.
Timothy Straddle.
Is it Treadle or Straddle?
Treadle.
Treadle.
Was he the voice or so? Because it sounded like a
No,
white
it was
bra.
him in the yeah,
was
the
him in the
voice,
suit.
everything. It's him in the suit.
him.
No, maybe the
For real,
voice
for real.
sounded like a white bra. Like I always thought Timothy Treadle was a white bra.
Hey, bro,
was Mr.
everyone has
I
their
never
own
knew
voice.
Timothy Treadle was a colored.
Everyone has their own voice and their work voice.
Yeah.
You don't speak like you
Like
speak
this
now
is
at
how it
work.
work.
You use your white voice at
I
work.
speak worse than this.
Do you also say meet me in
clients.
the meet me in the dark room?
Is that
This happened.
Oh yeah. Diggy Pongs.
Gun Jolie? Oh my
How did he die?
He was the first
Voice of ETV. It's Friday, actually night.
person of color at Global FM.
For real.
Bongani Jolie.
I remember this man, maybe.
But I used to like 5 Bongani, 4 Bongani, Bongani Jolie.
That was class. How did
And tonight, that's his voice.
Yeah. Friday, action night.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. Oh, wait.
It's his
For the
voice.
50th time on ETV.
He's shocked me,
I
bro.
mean, 50,000.
When's the last time we watched Friday Action Night on ETV?
Don't you know of Don the
There was
Dragon?
There was this one time he was like,
Scope and Don the
there's the, that's the one. Ski, Scope, and Donda. That was my favorite one.
But I was like,
I stopped just to watch that. Ski,
Scope.
Scope.
At the Chuck Norris Festival, the whole thing is just tell Chuck Norris jokes.
Dude.
Yo, Bongani Jolie, me, bro.
Oh, me bro, shame me bro. As my must eat TV now, like.
As maak to watch a lekker Harrison Ford Festival.
Not Harrison Ford,
Yes,
Steven
bruh.
Seagal, man.
Nah, I wouldn't mind
Smaak
that
the
either.
Steven Seagal Festival, man.
He hasn't been working for 6 years, me bro.
Nah,
So, me bro, now you see, now yeah, he missed out on something. Sorry, Bumgani, but he, like, if he's that voice, monetize that, me bro.
Yeah, but
I do ads
He had
for
to-
Pick and Pay now.
he had to pave the way for others, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You must remember this industry here is so young and so not ready, because like you said, where is the places where you can do it? This studio right here is the beginning of that. You know what I mean? Where people can actually have access. Where people can create content. Where people have a space that is so well set up that you can do it. You know what I mean?
Amen. Manifested.
Yeah, he manifested.
But remember, radio,
brass.
but the
I feel
radio
what
was
you're
his
saying,
first.
man.
But the radio was his first passion.
Yeah.
He was doing radio.
Oh,
the
yeah,
voiceover.
Another brother that
So
is
he
also
don't work
not.
for Pick and Pay.
Another brother that's not doing well at the moment is Mark Pilgrim.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And he's got
bruh.
bad cancer,
Got
ik zie.
lung cancer, yeah.
Bad, but he's fighting.
But you know what?
He's fighting.
I love that he still posts the stuff.
Oh yeah,
and, like,
he's showing his
showing
journey,
the
man.
journey, man, and it's
he's
like
Like he
documenting it,
posted today. I saw a picture today. I don't know if it was today or in the week.
it was
sometime.
yesterday, man.
Hey bro, that's like the worst he's looked so far on this whole journey, and I'm feeling for the man, my bro. Like, hey, look this for dokes, bro.
Oh, at the age of 18.
Yeah, he was diagnosed with testicular. I think he's got lung cancer now. But
Here's the one that he posted.
yeah, that was the one he
And
posted.
when they,
yeah.
yo,
But on the
bad, bro.
On the upside, apparently he made a shitload of money in the industry.
Yeah, but
But let's give it a deal. Let's be sad about it.
he was good.
Let's be happy for his life also, man.
Yeah,
He lived it, but
he's
it's so
good at what
hard,
he
though.
does,
But
but
also, like, I've also been following his journey and like his family and his wife and his kids. Yo, bruh, they're like,
tough, man, bro.
they're like a solid support.
This
for
is
him,
this
so.
is this is a great reminder of the fragility of life. You know what I mean? Like you can have everything and whatever, but life's fragile, maybe, bro. And it's a beautiful thing, and you must enjoy it, bro. And it's like we're saying about like picking your lighties up in school, making time for family, friends, whatever. And getting caught up in work, heel dag.
Just scroll up there. I got too much. I'm gonna be honest now. I got too much of an ego to post a photo like that when he's really skinny. Cause I'm skinny like this now. How am I gonna look? It's just I feel for myself like I would be too self-conscious. My ego would get in the way. I wouldn't
That's
want
why
to
it's so
post it.
powerful. That's why it's so powerful. Because who would want to? You know what I mean? But I think, like you said, I think it's really cool that you're sharing the journey. Man.
It's a strong message, but for me, it's like I don't know. I almost don't want to look. Do you know what I mean?
I think his life has been in the public eye for so long that you see things different and you realize that your every move is being watched.
Yeah.
So inspire somebody and say like, okay, this is what
what's happening.
Exactly. Because this really is inspiring. Because I'm pretty sure there's many people going through like exactly this. And just like seeing this and thinking, you know what?
Families.
If this man can do this, why can't I fight like that? And because he had a nice message of saying like, you can't wait to be on the beach with the family and the future golden retriever they're gonna have, kind of like that, man. Yeah. Like the outlook was like of the future and working towards something. So that is lekker, man. I get that. It's a lekker story.
He's had a problem with health for a while. Like that's hectic.
In and out, yeah. Bro, we're getting older now, brother.
Guys, did you hear about I always come with this what if situations. And I think we actually need to continue it in 2023. So this is the what if the what if conversation that started off the year of 2023. We asked the internet, right? Right. So there is your wife or significant other and your mother have a Freaky Friday situation where they switch.
Oh, hell to the no.
They switch. So, right? So they switch consciousness now. Your mother's mind is in your wife or girlfriend's body. Your girlfriend's mind, your girlfriend or wife's is in your mother's body. The only way to change them back is to have sex with one of them. What are you doing?
Yeah. I wish them well and I move on with my life.
Yeah.
That's traumatic, bro.
What are you doing?
I told you what I'm doing. I'm telling them, no, you are her and you are him, and that's how you love now. I'm done.
I won't be able to get over that cock. Imagine after that you won't be able to have sex for the rest of your life, like because you're gonna be thinking of that cock forever. So fuck that, man.
Although to be fair,
my wife is
gun. There's a gun to your head.
Goodbye.
Now to be fair though, the partner's body is still the body, right?
Yeah, but that's your mother's mind.
Yeah.
That's your mother's mind. That's in that body.
She mustn't talk.
Let's change the subject.
That's your partner's body, but that's your mother's.
I've never ever left the podcast, but I feel like really leaving this podcast right now.
Is she gonna remember it?
They won't know. They won't remember anything. Okay, let's cover it. They won't remember anything, but you will.
Like I told you,
You ruining sex for yourself forever.
Like I
Why
told
would
you.
you want to do that?
You love like that now. You are him, but not in front of him. It's a bad boy
They
situation.
live like
Bad boy
that.
It's a
situation.
bad boy
They
situation.
live like that, and that's it.
I wanna be like Mike. Pow.
Nah, bruh.
Life is life.
I'm out.
How is that
life's
Sunday
moving
lunch
on.
gonna be, bruh? That's
bruh.
gonna be the
Remember
most
that
awkward
time?
Sunday. Remember that time when it was you and it was me?
Out only. You must
Nah,
come.
bruh. Then we all die together. There's a gun to my head. We all die together,
it's
bruh.
not,
No ways.
Shoot me first.
I'm not gonna start over the year like that. I refuse to.
You're not catching me with this, man.
I refuse to.
You're not catching
I abstain. I abstain from answering. Nah, man. It's strange now. The problem is it's in my head now.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to find a solution.
I fucking.
Neto, what was that thing you were showing us earlier with the 4-day work week?
Yeah, change the fucking subject. It's fucking Liam and he's fucked up.
You just gotta try and figure out the solution.
I can't answer that question. I didn't go to
Oh,
Krish,
it's
man.
terrible.
I didn't go to Krish, so I can't answer that question.
Nah, you out. You out.
It's out of my realm of
You out.
expertise.
Yeah.
can't.
Did you see this? The 4-day work week pilot.
I was like,
Yeah,
But I think they already doing it. They overseas, eh?
No. Yeah, they're gonna do local companies.
But I think they already doing
yeah,
it
yeah.
like in
In
Dubai.
Ireland does
Dubai.
it. Dubai does it. In the UK, some.
Yeah,
In
it's-
England, somewhere
but
they do it.
they also actually they manipulating people a little bit because they're calling it a 4-day work week, but it's 4 days from office and one work day from home.
Yo, massa. It's most five
That's what
working days.
yeah, it's still 5 working days. It's just the 5th working day you're working from home, basically.
In other
So
countries,
that's
it's
what a lot
full
of that's what a lot of these companies are doing. But there are people that are genuinely piloting a 4-day work week with
But
a 3-day weekend.
I just want to know what in the mood were they thinking when they said, yeah, okay, there's 7 days. You must work for 5, we give you 2. It don't make sense.
It goes back to the story of creation. God worked for 6 days creating the earth and rested 1 day.
Hey, bro, the man made elephants and stuff, so I don't even know why he needed the rest.
Exactly.
He could have cut down.
6 days he worked and he rested 1 day.
4-3.
So you need to.
4-3 makes the most sense, brother. 4-3. Think about it. Work 4, rest 3. Why would you do 5-2, brother? It's not right.
But also currently, I am currently working for.
Nah.
And resting 3.
Nah.
Oh, you telling me you go hard
You
every
go
day?
hard on a Friday.
You go hard every day from Monday to Friday. You give 100%.
For the purposes of this viewership, yes.
Nah.
I go hard from Monday lunch to Friday lunch.
I go hard. Nah.
I get that extra
Monday
day.
to Thursday, bro. I give you the best.
I have
I
a
give you the
philosophy.
all of me.
I have a philosophy of I work until I'm done. And I don't care if I'm done at 10 o'clock. If I'm done, I'm done.
I don't care if I'm done on Monday.
If I'm done Monday, I'm done on Monday. Nah, but I think that...
There we go.
yeah.
Not factory.
That's
It's
massive Ford.
It's Ford,
That's
yeah.
the factories.
Was it Henry?
That was Henry.
That's Ford, yeah. There we go.
Mother.
That's why I don't drive Ford.
And that was a dombra.
And-
That was a very dombra.
You came here in a Ford.
Yeah, of course. Because I work 5 days a week.
You see, it's people like you
I'm a hustler.
that's making it difficult for people like us.
For you, Reynolds.
The 5-day work week is capitalist mindset, man.
That's
Yeah.
heavy. Yeah, that's heavy. I don't see.
Give them 2 days
but-
because
but
if
if you
you
think
work them
about-
6, they'll die.
But if you think about it, it doesn't make sense because your weekend, you don't have enough time to do everything. There isn't enough time, bro.
If we had one extra day, that would be one chill day that we would have. Because normally,
I say an extra day in between Saturday and Sunday, and you call it Saturday Sunday or Saturday Sunday or something
Sunday.
in between the two.
Just call it fun day, finish in class.
But just think if you had an
Saturday,
extra
fun day,
day,
Sunday.
Yeah.
like how many things you could actually do on that extra day. For example, if it's a Monday, like how many things you could do.
A lot.
There's a lot of things that you
But I
need
think
to
it
go
would-
get away, that you need to get off from work to do certain things. Now you have to
go
put in
to
leave.
home affairs.
Nobody's going to work on that day. So what's the point? You won't be able to do it.
Nah, people will still work. It's
So it will be like
rotational.
home affairs every day.
Yeah,
It's
most people are going to be
rotational.
on rotation and stuff like that. So
I think we must go back to the old days when all the shops were closed on a Sunday. That was mooi.
I love that, my bro.
Close that
Was
stuff,
corner
man.
closed on Sunday.
Close, brother. We need to slow down, not speed up. We need to slow it down, brother.
Hey bro, you gonna buy your goodies for the braai on a Sunday?
You don't. You bought it on Saturday.
You bought it on Saturday.
Nah, but in the shop.
So that took your whole Saturday away from you.
Now we got
The shops is full.
Saturday, fun day, Sunday. You buy your stuff on fun day and it's closed on Sunday. So you sorted, but you need to have foresight. Why must everything be open all the time? Do you know how they live in Spain? They close from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock. They go to the beach. Why can't we just relax, brother?
In Spain, like broke.
You know, nobody died when
Hey bro, there's a lot of men in our country
nobody
that's
died when
fucking
the liquor
relaxing.
store was closed on a Sunday.
Our
bro.
problem is in this country is that unemployment. So there's a most of the people working a lot, and there's a little people working a lot, and there's a lot of people doing absolutely fuck all.
nothing.
So that makes a problem for everybody. So now those that, but maybe this 4-day work week will be better because then you put people on rotation, like you were saying, and so on. So then maybe it will help things. I don't know. Rotate your staff so that you can employ more people and give them less hours.
No.
But then who's gonna pay the motherfuckers?
Exactly.
That's less money, maybe. Nobody wants less money. I don't know. Maybe we must just break away from the rest of South Africa.
I want more money for working less.
That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Eskom get more money for working less. Why can't I get more money for working less, bro? I got to wait.
And they're getting an increase.
When does it 20% or almost 20% increase?
18% on the 1st of April.
April, yeah.
1st of April. Oh, okay. I still
As
got
an
some
April
time.
Fool's joke, obviously.
So there was this politician in America. He believed in this thing. I can't remember what it was. Andrew Chang. He believed in it, but you get like a income. Everybody gets an income like of like X amount, and that's just to keep them above board.
Sounds
The
like
government-
communism.
I don't know. He has
Socialism, no? So I think it's a socialism.
Quasi-communism. The diet coke
it's
of
just
communism.
democracy with
Yeah.
a slight
communism.
No,
I don't know, but the fact is that there's still people can still have their own businesses and all those type of things. So you can still those that want to be capitalist minded can still be that way, and the others can chill and find other ways in which to generate money. Similar to what we were talking about now. Find other ways through art. You know what I mean?
I think that's just
other
going to
ways.
reset the machine. You know what I mean? They're just going to keep rising and
Andrew
rising,
Chang.
and rising.
Andrew Chang was his name.
Jaisu Michael Chang, the tennis player.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Chang was it? NG.
Inji.
Andrew ANG.
C-H-A-N-G. Jaisu Maeng.
CH. Yeah.
Andrew Chang. Are you sure?
Andrew Chang,
yeah.
yeah. That dude, yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
got that
could be-
Elon Musk
No,
vibes.
it's
lah.
not him. It's not him. It's not him.
Anyway, but speaking about South Africa, also
handsome
has
guy.
a-
Yang or Chang? Yo, am I being
a semi-socialism idea. Because the way our thing is-
Gaddafi. So,
So it's not really that far-fetched, but the thing is, I think our government is using it to their advantage.
nobody wants those.
But I mean,
ideas.
Yeah, people do get like a 350 rand or something. There was a point in where everybody could get like a 350 rand. And if you
they still have it. They still have it.
is it?
But the thing is, they
See, so that's a universal basic income. That's it called universal basic income.
Imagine that, bro. A universal basic income.
Yeah, but I mean, 350 rand now for.
No, but okay, so it would be like 1,000 rand.
1,000
But it's similar to like pension and stuff like that.
I put the 350 in now. I drive for
Yeah,
maybe
universal
1.5
basic
days and I'm
income.
kala.
Salary articles. It was social.
Yeah, social welfare. Yeah, I don't know. How much is my minimum? 20 grand.
But if the 350 rand, that is like a small version of that. It's not 3,500. But if you think about that,
Just make the
It's a
schooling
start.
free and then I'll
it's a
get
start
on
to
board.
give people like a alleviation to breathe.
Exactly,
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what the plan is. So then everybody starts to be above board. The idea is that there is ideas, and it has been proven in countries that the more wealthy you become, the less children you have, the more your general populations become higher educated. So it all leads to like knock-on
I
effect.
like the fact
But
that
I
the
don't know
wealthier I
how long.
become, the less children I have.
But there's also the problem
That makes sense.
where they implemented like a sort of universal basic income in parts of United States where the people took the money and they gave up their McDonald's job. They're like, fuck that. I'll earn more.
Love of that.
I'll get more money off this universal basic income of X amount, 350 rand, and it's higher than what McDonald's is paying me, which
Yo.
is 275 rand.
No, maybe.
So there is instances like that. So that's there's the problem. That becomes a problem where people say, nah, fuck it, I don't want to work. I don't want to work a shitty job. I don't want to pick up papers on the highway because I could rather get the universal.
Can you imagine
basic
how
income.
society falls apart now when you don't have these basic things that you need to? Like that. When I say basic, I don't mean it's basic. I mean that it's important because if it's not done, it's a disaster. You know what I mean? So it's like you need you need that. Yeah, you need that balance, bro.
But I mean, look, it comes down to generational things. Like my tani would say to me, go to school, do your schooling, or otherwise you'll end up flipping burgers. Now you see this man say that it's not working, and you say, "No, what's wrong with you?" So you're too good to flip burgers, type of thing, man. It's that mentality has been set in you. It's like, oh, you're too good to do that job now, and this person is obviously thinking, but I don't want to do that with my life. I want to go and pursue something else. But we so brainwashed from how we were raised. It was like, yo, if you aren't doing anything, go and do something so that you can earn an income.
Yeah, that's weird.
Generational curses, me bro.
Anyway, guys, we covered quite a bit tonight. We were actually chatting about what do we cover? School, first day of schooling, and how how we as a generation are different from the previous generation, this generation right now. Yeah, it's all quite interesting. We touched on quite a bit of topics that branched off from that. But yeah, I think the takeaway from this is that we're totally different to them. This generation and our generation and their generation is totally different, and how they gonna implement their ideas, I don't know. We've also touched on we feel that they're a bit like lazy, but I mean, is it lazy or procrastination?
I don't think it's lazy.
I don't know.
Smart.
It's like for me, it's just their whole generation just to me it feels restless. Like they can't, like my kids' generation, they can't sit still. They need to be busy. They need to be busy doing something all the time. And I look at like my younger cousins and stuff. They need to be out there and seen. That's the whole thing. Is all they want is to be seen at places where famous people would be seen.
Oh, yeah,
type of thing.
I get you.
But you guys are sounding now like the
Oldies.
bloomers used to
Bloomers.
Our parents used to say.
Yes.
So you guys aren't realizing that you are becoming.
We're becoming the aunties on the stoop, yeah.
You're becoming aunties on the stoop.
So how do we broaden our perspective to not be that aunties on the stoop?
By deciding if you are going to dial your wife in your tiny.
And on that point, maybe we should chat. Maybe we should chat to some younger generation in the future, and maybe bring up this topic again. It's an interesting topic, and if you all, anybody out there can like, share, subscribe, maybe comment on this topic on the below the page. Talk to us about it. If you want other topics, send it in to us. You can inbox us, whatever you want to do. We are listening. Anything you want to say in closing, guys? CJ?
I just want to close off by saying that you can be all you can be, you know.
Without a crash qualification.
Yo, you're never gonna
You telegraph your punchline, my guy.
A Chris qualification does not determine your future. Look at me.
Blessings.
I made it. And so can you. Follow me and follow Rocky.
4-day work week. Follow me for more tips.
Liam, anything you want to cover?
Nah, I'm Liga Owens. I just want to know what your answer is, man.
No. Get away. Get away. Get away. Nah, bro. I just want to say that we are becoming obalists. Nah, but I think it's a case of, for me, I just see it like it's different time and the same things are happening. It's just a different medium. It's just, it looks different, but I promise you it's the same shit, bro. Over and over. And we just gotta adapt, open our eyes to it, and welcome the stuff, man. Talk about it. It's lekker to talk about it and figure it out.
Dr. Snuggles.
Flying away to the moon. Yeah, I'm loving it, bro. It's lekker.
man, liquor. And on that, we'll.
Wait, I've got a
Sorry.
Yes, a moment of zen.
So, get my angle right. So to anybody listening to this, think about somebody that you admire, right? Whoever it is, think The Rock, and just think about this fact: the same creator that created The Rock, or whoever you admire, created you. So you are capable of fuckloading in this world.
You're just a lazy nigh.
And with that,
Amount of unrealized potential.
And with that, please like, share, subscribe. We'll be back in probably 2 weeks' time. Yeah, we out.
Counting Cowboys.
It was all just stories? Memories from the past? We really are old!
Revealing the entire sequence, the entire show maybe, to all just be a dream.
I'll be back.